Could do it live. Oh. I think we got you have no context of what that means. It could be whatever. All right.
Without context, they don't know what that means.
Yeah, exactly. No context on the context. As you can see from the dishevelment behind me, it's been a long con. We're supposed to be getting Dom back because he's got a guarantee, and his guarantees have been going so good so far. So we figured we'd do another one. For all those that don't recall, I think during Bad Batch we'll talk about that guarantee. We'll probably talk about that guarantee ahead of time. Except for that, we guaranteed his internet wasn't working well, and he was backstage, froze up, and took off. So we'll get back to him. We do have a light crew this week. It's going to be myself, Pete, Wayseeker, and hopefully Dom when he gets back in. And when he does get back in, for those people that are watching, we lost a couple to the commercial, but we're going to start up a poll. But it's a poll that we want him to do a guarantee. We want you guys to do the poll. So we can't talk about the poll till we see the poll, and hopefully it will work out.
I can put the poll up whenever you want me to.
As soon as he enters, hopefully when he reboots his
we got to wait for Tom
back in there. Yeah, kind of, but not really. We'll still have 4. Repair Tech Tony. Let me go see hi to everybody. Tommy, not sure on the best cover artist, but I do know this. It's the best Star Wars show. Rock on. Cheers. We had a completely other show planned, but for those people that know, in the Midwest, there's a huge ice storm and wiped out my internet for a couple days while I was at a con. So we had to go with what we had to. Well, Marco's name is. I hope Marco names his favorite 11 herbs and spices. That was a disaster of a tack show. So if you did check it out, go back and check it out.
Just take like 5 hours. Fuck up 5 hours for it.
The best part was the show was great. And then we started that, and I was just like, oh, good Lord. We had a lot of people hanging out, though. I mean, there was people people were very opinionated on spices for some reason. Very opinionated on fucking spices. And I think I made a mistake. I will say I think I made a mistake. And I did that old bit that I do about grumpy old white dudes yelling at clouds. And instead I should have said, you guys eat like a bunch of children, because I thoroughly screwed up some food today, and it tasted like just the seasoning was just garbage on it. And I thought about that spice show. I was like, oh, I get it now. All these people just eat like my children, like garbage ass food. They don't like properly cooked food. So I think that's going to be my new thing now. You eat garbage ass food like my children. There you go. Cut it, clip it, send it.
That's not what it is.
Yeah.
You get older, your taste changed.
You guys were talking. The shit you guys do for spices is just beyond me. It's just beyond me. Rudimentary. Here we go, Eric. Peace. What's going on? Ed saying hi for their algorithm. Ed, thank you for the sub. Joe, hey boys, what do you got for Joe? A sketch of another one of the guarantees. The guarantee that Darth Maul is coming back. Sorry, it's been a long weekend.
I still got to make that emoji, the I guarantee emoji.
Evening Repair Tech Tony. Thanks for the sub. Okay, what does BK got? I'm here to demand 2 things from Marco. He officially declares MCU dead with Cocaine Bear defeating Mando 2. He apologized to all critics of the. What I love about BK is 2 things. He's one, completely jealous of my DC fucking collection, because my DC collection is worth more than his entire life savings house, his whole family's life savings, which it just makes me happy every day I get to say that.
What is he talking about?
Number 2, I'm the only one. I push for more DC content on this fucking channel than anybody else. She's just wrong with. Number 3, it doesn't matter as long as DC or MCU or Star Wars is winning. I'm fucking winning.
No, what I mean is Cocaine Bear didn't defeat Quantumania. I just looked it up.
That's what DK says. Number 5.
Wednesday, but
Number 5. I do have a story. The story is, did BK actually send somebody? Because somebody did hit me at this con, and was it sent by BK? We will uncover that on TAC. We are deep diving on that. I got assaulted multiple times. We will be covering that. And is that one of BK's people? I swear to God, got assaulted. I'm almost about to file a lawsuit about it. I'm telling you. I'm
One of
offended.
them tried to grab my bottom.
No, came straight knuckles.
Oh.
What's up?
Wasn't like what is it, Astronomicon?
It wasn't Astronomicon's next weekend.
Oh.
We'll see what happens there. I actually can't go. The wife's still in Singapore at that point, so I can't go to Hong Kong or fucking Vietnam, wherever the fuck she is. So I can't go to that.
Hey, Ruben.
Hey, Ruben, what's up? Skeleton Crew. What's up with Dom? He just texted, I think, again, because somebody check the messages. Mark, what's up, fellas? Been a while since I made a live one. Cool. Well, good one. We got a good show for you. Hey, Darth. Darth who? Oh, all right. Darth, right? Oh, pole dancing? No pole dancing. Dom stripper pole. What is Dom on a stripper? Wait, what's going on? Oh, no, an actual, like, we're going to do one of the polls, the YouTube poll things.
Yeah, I got it ready to go. We're just waiting for Dom.
Comic Chef. While he's got his Comic Chef Oyargis on there too, I don't know what he was helping us out with the spices, because all he wanted was spices that were included in fucking jerk chicken for some reason. He's like, yeah, it's great. I put that shit on jerk chicken. Okay, cool. There's more than that in the world, bro. What are we doing here? What is this? Tack was a solid show. Yeah, it was something else. Sarth, good to see you. Thank you for the message, Sarth. Really hope it. Hey guys in chat, hope everybody's here. We are having a good night. Wookie, good. Hey, Wookie, what's up? What's up, guys? What's up? Anybody? This is the guy that does a lot of our good stuff, our shirts and everything else. I saw he got some. That's really cool. And nobody that draws. Make sure you're following him. Yeah, there was curry power. Was there curry power in the spice list?
No,
we just had curry. Did we have curry at all?
No, there was no curry powder.
That's so terrible.
That's an oversight.
There was a lot of there was 36. We could not keep adding.
Pick some bad ones, like
I didn't pick.
You could have put curry instead of like.
That's what I said. You're saying we went too long in arguing, but you're arguing.
No, you just cut out things you didn't need, like dried basil. You put in curry, which you didn't.
I didn't.
You guys got a point. That's probably why we didn't put it in, because it's not.
MSG. We should have had MSG. Yeah, he's right on that.
It's a blend, right? So it's not one.
MSG is like it's
more of an additive. No,
it's good. It's like salt. It's the same shit.
Yeah.
So, hey, Justin.
But the point being, you still need to have some bad ones. Like, it's a tier list. There's got to be good and there's got to be bad.
Yeah, that's a good story for Tack. And no, it doesn't happen every week. All right. So let's go. I guess Dom.
So we have a problem with news because news is geared towards Dom.
Like so Dom, it's Dom's news.
And come back to news.
I'm gonna hold on. Let me see what he says here.
There's no message in our chat. Oh wait, internet issue now.
Internet issues. I don't. What does that mean?
That's all it said. I think we should hold on news until we see if we can get Dom.
Okay, so we're gonna hold on to news. So we're gonna. Oh wow! I'm surprised. It's about time. Were any of them? I know Kyle's. Is there any that were signed that Kyle didn't offend the artist with?
Man, I'm a little distracted. Sleepy's got a claim sale going on in one of our chats, and I keep seeing all the books he's putting up in there. He put a bunch of the Galactic Icon comics up.
Oh, I have a bunch of. I just noticed I had a bunch of doubles of those. All right, let's get into the comic review. It was actually a good week in comics overall. I think there might be some debate. There's a lot of Dom's back.
Oh, there's Dom.
Oh,
Dom's back.
Are you good?
Yeah, the internet sucks.
All right, we need to get in this guarantee.
All right, get. Okay, you son of a bitch. Put it up. Let's go. Right to news. Hurry up. News now. Let's go. News. Stop effing around.
All right, news this week.
News this week.
So, a lot of Mando news coming out this week. Not surprisingly, since Mando drops on Tuesday
Wednesday.
Night.
Wednesday morning. Yeah.
Yep, be Wednesday, Tuesday night, whatever. We see who stays up for that one. Dom will be staying up for that one. But we found out that it's going to be the shortest premiere out of any of the premieres so far. It's going to be just 30 minutes runtime. And so that's really like 28, 29 minutes with all the credits and all that stuff. So it'll be a very short episode.
Do you think this is what they're doing to like extend their content? You know how they said they were going to thin out their content and kind of keep it focused, but like not give us so is this pretty much they had season 3 and 4 might even be done already and they just cut into 30-minute episodes for season 3, and we're gonna get season 4
No.
when we get it?
I don't think so.
No,
I think
because this episode's still at the end. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
How about you start
Boy,
off with an hour though for the first? I don't care what you do for the rest. 28 minutes is unacceptable.
Well, you know what? I know it begins 20. It definitely is 28 minutes.
It is because they said it. They told us. Definitely.
Yeah.
No, Dom, go ahead. No,
I mean,
Dom, go.
episode-
No, finish, Dom, go. No,
Well,
all
I'm
right,
just-
go ahead.
It's just a pain in the ass that you got to sit there and you watch the credits before you know you're sitting down, getting comfortable. Something happens to be continued. I'm like, I gotta wait the next one.
the original premiere, season 1, that was only 39-minute episode, and a lot happened to that episode. They're good at packing in a lot.
Yeah, but that was new to. I guess. Okay.
I think they can do it well. We had Boba Fett was the longest, and that was the worst. So like,
Look,
maybe they learned from Boba Fett and they're like, we just don't need these long episodes. They weren't good.
I just hope that this season really hits us hard, and we talk about it for over a year, because I don't know if season 4 is going to come out anytime soon, within 2024 or 25, might closer to 25 than anything else. So it's going to be a long time. It's a long time since this came out. When was the last season of Mandalorian?
It's been 2 years. It's been 2 years.
Yeah. So
maybe. Okay, I'm not gonna get into it yet because keep going, Wacy. Keep going.
All right. So
I'm
this is
setting
the
it up.
rumor early in the week.
Tell me when to start the poll.
Is to next appear in Mando season 4.
This is
or
from one of your
Boba Fett season
favorite.
2.
This is from one of your favorite places
All right,
that you
putting it out
always.
there.
This is from one of the favorite places, Dom, that you've always in our chat has gone like, no, this guy's right all the time. Like he gets it right. He's one of the guys. You know, like, but are you saying like, you know, how he definitely could be the guy. He definitely could be he definitely. I'm just saying he definitely could be writing the stuff. You know, like he could be like the guy that's there or like something, right? And this guy said earlier in the week, and I know you got into this, is like the next time Boba Fett shows up, it's going to be. And this is where your season 2 thing came out, right? He said they're writing a script for the next time that Boba Fett comes out right now. It's the next time he comes out. And it's either going to be, they're thinking season 4, the writers who are writing it, or Fett season 2. So, Dom, is that true?
well, look, if we learned anything from the previous time,
Is that true?
well? Hey, listen.
Because this is how it happens.
Talk, Marco, let him talk.
Look, I like the first season of Book of Boba Fett came out. It was planned that they were doing season 3 of Mando, and it turned out being the Book of Boba Fett. So maybe season 4 is actually the Book of Boba Fett season 2.
But this is the problem. The basis of the rumor is that the next time Boba Fett shows up, it's either in what you just said, Book of Fett season 2, which could be Mando season 4 or Mando season 4. That's the next time Boba Fett shows up. Here's the problem with that rumor. If there's a season 2 of Boba Fett and that's the truth, that's the true rumor, then that means us saying for the last 6 months that Boba Fett's showing up in Mandalorian 3 is wrong. Both can't be right. So which one? This is where we got, this is what we get here, Dom.
It makes sense for it to be in Mando season 3 because he is going to be on Tatooine.
So no Boba Fett season 2 then.
No Boba Fett season 2, but maybe an end credit scene at the end of season 3 of Mando that will lead into a maybe Book of Boba Fett.
No, you don't get both, Dom. It's either you don't understand. You can't say that because the rumor is the next time Boba Fett shows up is in Book of what you just said. What you just said. Mando 4, which could be Book of Fett. So it's either Book of Fett Boba 2, you get Book of Fett Boba 2, Boba Fett Book of 2, which you said guaranteed is out there, which isn't out there, or you get Boba Fett in season 3. Which one are we getting now?
No, season 4.
Yeah, no, season 4 and No, Dom says that season 4 of Mando is Book of Fett season 2.
I tell you what, I will bet. This is what I say.
Don't bet. Don't say bet. Just say I think.
I want to get to, your guarantee of last week worked so well.
I guarantee again.
The only right thing to do is give 2 episodes to Boba Fett in season 3 of Mando.
Yeah, it's not happening. We're going to get to that next. We're going to get to that later. We're going to get that. It's never happening.
You want to give him
So,
No, I'm sorry. No, this guy needs to run for fucking president. He has avoided the whole thing. He has been on record guaranteeing there's a season 2 of Boba Fett. This rumor is 100% true. And then we put him to the test, say, because he knows what the next slide is going to be. He knows what the next slide is going to be.
Celebration is 2 months away.
No, Disney Hong Kong appears to confirm that Boba Fett appears in Mando season 3.
So now
you can't have it both ways.
If that's true, then we're not getting your guarantee on Boba Fett showing up. Like, what do we got here, Dom? Which one is it? Are we believing Disney Hong Kong? Or are we believing that there's a Book of Fett season 2?
Well, it's kind of crazy because they actually took that whole thing they put up. They took it down.
He's got to run for president.
Yeah, they took it down because they weren't supposed to put it up.
Yes. So
they weren't supposed to confirm that he was going to be in there.
Yes.
That takes away the whole thing. But if Disney Hong Kong put it up there, it's more likely right than
it's right. It's dude, no, Dom, you can't defend. For months we've been saying he's showing up. You can't now. You can't now go, well, it could not be right because Disney Hong Kong took it down. No, Dom.
I have told you that. And remember the last time I got pissed off?
We have all agreed. We've all agreed 100%. We expect to see him. But you just one panel before, one news article before goes, he's not going to show up. And then this one, you're like, well, he's going to. Oh, wait, but they didn't take him. No, is he showing up or not, Dom?
Wait, Seeker, haven't I been saying that he will show up?
You have, but I think Don Marco's just saying you can't trust a rumor that says there's going to be Book of Boba Fett season 2.
Which you said is going to happen.
The Book of Boba, look, let's put it this way. When it comes to certain things, the affiliate companies of Disney in other places have insight of certain things. So the whole thing with that Mexican thing about Book of Boba Fett 2, season 2, I still believe in that, and I still believe that's going to happen.
Dom, but you just said 2 minutes ago, well, they took it down. It might not be true. No, this is from Disney. Disney put it up there. This is Boba Fett showing up. He is showing up in Mando 3. This is not a hard thing to believe. We believe this is going to happen.
But Disney does this on purpose, right? There's no way that this actually got leaked.
No, it doesn't slip.
Grogu and the Dust Bunnies too.
Yeah.
And 100%. Then they took it down. They're
100%.
just doing this to create controversy and to get it out there.
Yeah,
that's all it is, Dom. They put it up there purposely. They took it down.
Yeah. He's coming.
It's all
he's
just
coming.
A ploy to get people to talk about.
By the way, fill out the poll often. Pete, what do we got on the poll so far?
Well, we got over a dozen votes.
Nice. Okay, cool.
All right, you got
all
Mando.
over the place, but
More Mando news this week. Mando season 4 is already written. That's what Favreau said this week. It's already done. Filming is hoping to begin this fall. Part of that's going to have to do with, I think, the potential strike. But Disney has a way around it that is really interesting with Lucasfilm because they can ship everything off to London, and the strike is only U.S. based. So there is a way that they write as much content as possible that they can film it in London and not have to worry about the strike. So
no doubt. I believe that all this writing is getting done for a reason.
I think they're pushing as much writing as possible because they think if there's a long strike, we just move everything to London. It's already.
But doesn't this But this is a problem with
that's bad.
The leak, because it wasn't a rumor. That first thing was supposed to be from the same leak that Dom has used before and other stuff, including something we'll catch up on. But like what we're saying is, if this is true, and we heard this this came out of Filoni's or Favreau's mouth.
Yeah.
This came out of his mouth that it's done already.
Yeah.
So then, like the thing that happened 2 days ago, where they said they're writing Boba Fett into Mando 4, which is the secret for Book of Fett 2. Doesn't that seem like that's not? I'm just saying that in general.
I think he's working on another project, and I think Favreau's goal is going to be to get another project done by May.
Don't you think they're going to try to get both of the Ahsokas done?
So that will be Filoni. Filoni's writing something else too. I think there's going to be Favreau's going to write Mando, something else. We don't know. Maybe it's who knows what it is. Maybe it's Mando 5. Who knows?
Please, nothing else.
I believe what they should do, what could be, and we might find out something at Star Wars Celebration, maybe a show based on Luke, Han, and Leia.
That's the rumor going out today. That looks so bad. Please,
wait, what?
Please, I didn't even put that in there because it's not news.
We just brought up a rumor that was like, dude, this is so false, and made you retell while you said, I believe Boba Fett's going to show up, but he's not going to show up because my other rumor can't be true. We made you do that, and then you just said something new.
That they are going to do
my God.
mini movies based off of each of the characters for Disney Plus. There's going to be a Luke movie, a Han movie, and a Leia movie.
Well, I mean, that
are like an hour
Are
each.
they animated?
And it connects to the overall
No,
thing.
not animated.
Here we go. Time out. Here we go. You know what?
It's the most crazy shit. Not happening. There's 0% chance of that, Dom. Zero.
Okay. Here, how about this? It probably is 5 because remember when we talked about the new way of syndication from streaming to fucking, and we don't have a better word for it than syndication. So if anybody else wants to come up with a better word,
thank you, Blue Beetle.
Go ahead and come up with a new word. But like the odds of them, and even if they do, I mean, it would make more sense if they rotated a Book of Fett into season 4 of Mandalorian, because that would give them another season so they could get to 6 seasons, which I think is the goal for them, is to get 6 seasons. Because if they can release 6 seasons at a time to their other properties, i.e. the basic, the regular cable lines, that works out.
Yeah.
So Dom, if you want to get me on board of maybe they're going to give a couple episodes to Boba Fett to extend Mandalorian.
They won't.
Yeah.
That'll come in the next news a little bit later.
No, but what I'm saying is that would be more believable than Luke, Leia, and.
But you don't. Okay, aside. But you don't think that.
I'm not kidding. No, that's what I was doing was getting all kidding aside. I'm telling you, like, if you're trying to get to 6 seasons as quickly as possible for Mandalorian, which that is one of the goals that the chairman did say is to get this content pushed over to television, right? That's something they've already started.
Well, how did they change the syndication rules? Do you know, or do we not know?
They didn't. It's not actual syndication because you actually own both properties.
No, I know, but you don't get. Well, I guess it's more for the
it's just where they can have
is like the magic number, which
something like
for
that.
Big shows episodes. Or longer shows that run 20, 26 episodes, that's like 5 seasons.
Yeah.
But these are like 6 or 8, so they're not getting anywhere close to that.
No.
Yeah, they won't. But you can get a couple fillers, like you could fill in Book of Fett into this as like they can do it as a rework, like they did Clone Wars, and then
let me ask
you
you a question. You see, like the 8 episodes that they do for each show for Mando.
Yeah.
Now you say 6 seasons.
8, 16, 24.
John Favreau was talking about that. There is no definitive end just yet. He doesn't know.
Let's get there. Let's just
go with the news.
So here you go.
Okay.
Favreau confirms that season 4 will not be the end for Mando, and he has no idea yet the ending. And I think this gets to the point that we're talking about here is we're going to get a considerable amount of more seasons.
Right. Which I think at least 6. I think the number, which has been the like reasonable number they've been talking about of what they want minimum for their series running, not at Star Wars, at Disney, is between 6 and 8. That's what they want for their seasons to run. How you can get to 6 to 8 in the Favreau universe is very simple. Yeah, you cut up Boba Fett in sections. You got already 4 of these done. You quickly get them to write 5. That gives you at least 6, so that gives you a starter push off, so you can start pushing the 6 to fucking freeform, these nuts, whatever the hell.
That's all well and good, but the real question is how long is Pedro signed for?
He's going to be in for a while. He loves it. He really loves it because he doesn't have to do anything. He can just record voices.
But Pete, that's also what I'm saying. You only need 6 out of this. You could get 6 and cut up.
I know what you're saying. It's very easy work, but it's still you're pushing these out. You have to do that every year or 2. So you're still.
Well, they definitely got him locked up for the 5. I think they probably got him locked up for the 5. They definitely.
Look, you look at it this way: that the Mandalorian is not specifically the Mandalorian. The Mandalorian is the whole Mandalorian creed. So it's not just one Mandalorian.
No, the Mandalorian is the Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian is following the Mandal. It's not.
It is not. I understand that you want all of them to be in there.
What?
But Mandalorian is Mandalorian and Grogu. That's it.
That's Mandalorian. The Book of Mandalorian that they had in the comic that you so love, was it called The Book of Mandalorians? And they had a bunch of fucking Mandalorians in it, or was it pretty much focused on one fucking dude and a little Yoda species character?
Well, I don't know. Well, look, they were going to do a freaking Bo-Katan series, and they freaking scrapped that
We don't know. We don't know that.
Yeah, we
have
don't know that
never
they're ever going to do it.
Nobody ever said that. I never heard that.
And it might not get scrapped. We don't know anything about it. You can't scrap a series that they haven't announced yet.
Yeah, if it's not announced, it's just us talking. Yeah, sure. Series sounds like a great idea. I don't have to be an insider to say, Bo-Katan series could be great.
No.
It could be.
What's up, Patrick?
No
Don,
one
if
said
you
they're
want to talk
making
about
it.
the 45,000 movies that they've scrapped.
Double J says no more than 5. Either way, even if you get to 5, you still get to throw in at least one. Boba Fett gives you 6. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like how they're going to get to 6 to 8, you can do it any way they want.
This was an interesting interview with Favreau as well. He talked about how they will not be doing like massive crossovers going forward. Like there might be some cameos, some characters that show up in shows there, but it's not going to be like Mando's coming in and taking over Book of Boba Fett going forward.
We should have just done
Again.
So that was, he realized that it had to get done because they realized they wanted Grogu back, but it was also, they realized that was not the best way to do it. So like, you know, maybe it would have been better as like a TV special, like just a short little, you know, season 2.5, 45-minute movie, whatever.
Teaser, yeah.
It's not going to do that again. So you're not getting 2 episodes of Boba Fett in The Mandalorian because they have learned that that's not the right way to do it. So, yeah. I have everything in here for news, but nobody ever reads it ahead of time.
This is quite a set. Tom, did you not read this? I didn't even know he was going to get you on this because you just said a minute ago they were going to do this. Shit.
No, look, the whole fact.
This is a setup. This is a setup. This is a setup.
The 2-minute bus.
I didn't even know, Dom. I didn't even know this. This is a big setup. Okay, all right. I didn't even know that. You know I don't read the fucking news.
Listen,
I don't read any of this shit. What the fuck?
Mark, I as little as possible.
I feel like a bastard on this one too. I'm sucker punched. What?
All right, we're out of the Mando world now.
What the hell?
So here's one that made Marco's blood boil right here. Next
this is some
is not
fuck Europe. I love all of our European viewers. Fuck Europe. They don't deserve a celebration. Fuck them.
Why don't they deserve a celebration?
Well, they can have a celebration. They can have just like I don't know, like D League. They can have D League. Let them have D League over there. That's fine, but it shouldn't count against our total of games played here.
I'm just saying.
Here. This is counting
and filmed a lot over there, so you got to factor them in. Just like, don't be surprised if we get a celebration in Australia.
Let them have their cake too, but don't let them have our cake. You want
a Disneyland Europe is what you want. You want a celebration.
Sure,
Europe.
Absolutely. They do not ban our fellow European Star Wars fans from coming over and buying tickets in the United States to our celebration. So we should continue.
No, I'm saying celebration. It's your celebration, I know, but it's good to split it up, to have one out and one in.
But then you're only going to get one in the United States every 4 years.
We're only not even 4. They might extend it where it goes back to like every 10 years.
I think I'm pretty sure what they're going to do is D23 and celebration every other year.
You think that, but
that's my guess. D23, we know it's in 24. Celebration is going to be in 25. So I think, the only reason it was last year combined was because it got canceled.
Just wait till they do it in Singapore. Celebration 2025 in Singapore, and then we don't see a fucking celebration for 10 years.
I know. 6 months in Canada. We can't have it in Canada. It's got to be the United States.
Yes, I have checked.
It's got to be in Orlando. Like, Orlando makes the most sense. I know
don't send it to that dive in Orlando.
That they're going to
send it to Ohio, in Palestine, Ohio.
Tom, that's not a good joke.
That's
cool. Not a good joke. No. That's not cool.
I'm just saying.
I mean, Marco knows about it because it's in Ohio, but
I don't mind if they. I would like them to send it to. You know what? I wouldn't mind if they did send it to some place in the States that they haven't done before.
How about New York?
Not someplace big. They actually give the shot to some and expand the footprint, right? Like, I hate the state of Missouri. I think it's even worse than Ohio, especially considering there's so many dry ass fucking counties in there. But, maybe somewhere down there, give them one.
Kansas City.
I fucking hate Kansas City. I fucking hate Kansas City. Well, give him one.
Louis, what do you want?
Oh, not St. Louis is too big. No.
St. Louis
No,
is too
Vegas,
big.
baby.
Yeah.
Vegas.
St. Louis
Don't give
is
him Vegas.
too big.
What about Atlanta?
No. I'm talking about. No, Atlanta's a mess. I love Atlanta, but it's a fucking hot mess. No, or send it to the Carolinas. Give it to like a Raleigh. Give it to some place that's not as big as like. You know what I mean? Like not. I kind of like how they did Indianapolis. That's what I'm saying. Give it to the similar of an Indianapolis.
South Carolina, I'll go. Or New Orleans. That'd be nice.
They're gonna give it to like if it's gonna be anywhere else, it'll be like in like Houston or Dallas. It's gonna be
I think you need to give it to someplace that doesn't have like I'd love to have it in Chicago again. I think probably the best one ever was Chicago, just because of the setup. It's so fucking easy. It really is. You literally stay in. You stay there. You stay in the celebration. It's so easy and cheap. You know, it's not that expensive to do it. It probably is the most affordable one. Indy's probably similar. Indy was similar, but what I'm saying is like, okay, you've already given it to Orlando. You've already given it to Anaheim a couple times. You've already given it to Chicago, New York. Yeah, Denver. See, Denver wasn't a bad idea. Denver's not a bad. That's what I'm saying. Like, get someplace like that.
They would give some place where it makes money, like New York City.
Sacramento's not. No, Dom. It makes money everywhere. It doesn't matter.
It sells out. It doesn't matter where.
That's what I'm saying. Oh man, nope. No more North Carolina. Yeah, it doesn't. No, but you see what I'm saying? Like, you know,
Ruben was going to be down for Texas.
Yeah.
Right. But I'm just saying, but that's still. I'm saying, like, send it someplace where it's not a huge city already, like just a decent sized city.
It's got to have a convention center.
It's gonna. All these fucking places have convention centers that are big enough to hold it.
Louisville,
they all have it.
Does it?
Yes. Fuck yeah. Have you ever been to Louisville before?
No.
Dude, Louisville. Yeah. Well, you know where they're gonna host
I'm
it.
to Philly, so I don't have to go that far.
Dude, I was in Louisville one time. This is years ago, and they had just got those. They got in downtown Louisville. They just got them crosswalks that count down 5, 4. You crossing 3, crossing 2, and holy shit, I shit you not. There's people going, "Oh, we really in them fancy towns right about now. Listen, even their stoplights talk." And I was like, "Oh shit, dude!" Like if that had to be 15 years ago, 12 years ago. If it was now when everybody's got the phone so easy, I could have taped that shit. Would have been fucking gold. I wouldn't be doing this stupid Star Wars show. I'd be making money off TikTok. But
you don't even know how to TikTok.
No clue. No clue. I almost asked some people at the con today because there's these. I think they were girls. They might have been dudes dressed like girls. I don't fucking know. But like they were doing something, and I think it was fucking TikTok. I really do think it was fucking because they had it on a thing and they were trying to do these dances and there's fucking music playing and shit. I don't know.
So let me ask you a question. When do you think you're gonna find out when the next
they'll announce it at Celebration.
Okay.
At the very last day. Yeah. So here's the worst news. I'm mad about this every 2 years. Here's the worst news. None of it's gonna be streamed to any platform.
I don't know why.
Because they're idiots. So the whole thing is not gonna be streamed anywhere.
Once again, this is I mean, hey,
they want you to go.
No, but if you're gonna, this is why I have the problem with Europe, and this is why the problem I have with Europe because it's easy. If you put it in Europe, they're getting tickets first. It's easy for them to get tickets. They're gonna be able to get. For us to even try to figure out where to book to get over there to then get our tickets, they're gone already. You can't fucking book shit over there. In the States, you cannot book shit quickly over there. Okay, so like. They should, if you're gonna have this sort of shit, and I was kind of joking with like, don't give them one in Europe, but like, okay, but you have to give us something back here, right? Like at least when we had that bullshit NFL game that we send over there, it's a shitty game for number one that nobody gives a fuck about, and number two, we can still watch it over here. With Celebration, it's like we don't get shit.
We're having to rush it. So stupid.
We're gonna be watching bootlegged trailers of Ahsoka on YouTube.
Yeah, somebody's phone.
If we even get that, if we even get bootlegged, we might not even get that out, dude. You don't know. I mean, we might not get it out.
Yeah.
That's
the most disappointing news.
We're in the United States. The big money, I know it makes money, but really like LA.
You don't have to put it. That's what I'm saying, Dom. You can put it anywhere. It'll make the same amount of money. there's actually a cap on these things of how much money this is going to bring in. There's a finite amount of tickets and finite amount of space, a finite amount of signatures, and a finite amount of exclusives. And it does not matter if I was in Indianapolis, which is not as big as a fucking market as Chicago, and definitely wasn't as big as market as fucking Anaheim. And guess what? All that shit was gone within the first 2 minutes. Dude, the fucking store in gosh darn Chicago, which was bigger than fucking Indianapolis, couldn't fucking hold any of the product. Any of the fucking product. Not even the exclusives. I'm talking about there was fucking 350-pound dudes walking around who looked like belly shirts in Ahsoka Tano girl belly shirts that were purple like this. They didn't have shit. They were like this and booga, 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 booga. You want to talk about Slave Leia? Booga, 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 booga. Slave Leia and everywhere, bro. That's what I'm telling you. It does not matter where you put it. Everything's fucking selling out. There's Dom. There's a
Can we get that again, but on the big screen?
There's a million fucking Doms out there, and that sign up for this and will buy fucking everything, Dom. Everything.
Well, listen, a guy that I met in South Carolina last year, when I went to South Carolina, we became friends, and now like we hit each other back and forth on Instagram. He's like, listen, if you don't get like the VIP package, don't even get tickets, because once you get tickets, you can't see anything. The VIP package, the Jedi package, is the package you get. What?
You can, because the last year I went when Chicago, I took my kids, so I didn't buy the VIP package because I wasn't taking my kids VIP. Now I got a ticket to get. I had a vendor ticket. But but I still for them. So we got. It's the one thing I'll say. The one thing that I'll say about Celebration is like it's super cool, and they do try to give everybody a great experience there, no matter if you bought the VIPs or not. But yeah, it doesn't matter if you're going to fucking like it doesn't. They could put this shit. I don't even. They could put it anywhere.
I think Texas. I really think Texas in 2025. I have a feeling.
I'm gonna put Orlando as my bet. Orlando, yeah.
It's probably going back to one of the places it's gone already, so it's probably gonna go to Orlando.
So Rosario Dawson came out this week and said expect the Ahsoka premiere to be in the fall after Haunted Mansion, which comes out in August, which is gonna really make it real tight for Skeleton Crew to make it out this year. It's gonna be, if it comes out, I think it'll probably be like that end of December.
They'll probably just do that next year.
They're gonna do it next year. I think they're moving it to next year.
They announced it at their call that's coming out this year, though. So just a week ago.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, don't know. They could release it New Year's Eve.
I think they will probably try to do that Christmas release.
Yep.
And that will probably be how that Skeleton goes. But so we're gonna have a gap, I think, between the two. But we'll have plenty of other stuff.
What did we get at Christmas? We got one of these at Christmas, didn't we?
Book of Boba Fett came out right at Christmas. Yeah. So I think that's probably what.
I just can't believe that Mando's 2 years ago. That we had Mando, like last time we saw a Mando.
Well, they kind of didn't like that. Might be kind of how they. Yeah, I agree, Dom. It's been 2 years, but and that might be how they're going to gap the 6 to 8 seasons. Is all of a sudden you take all the Farverse shit and put it together. So now all of a sudden you get, what do you get? 3 Mandos, 4, 5 Mandos. You get 1 Book of Fett that's 6. You're going to get at least 2 Ahsokas that's 7, 8. And does he consider themselves part of Skeleton Crew?
Yeah.
That's 9. You only need one more thing for one more season, and you're good. So maybe you do get your Book of Fett too.
Andor is not part of the.
No, it's not part of the Farverse. No.
Yep. So expected, I would say September, late September.
Let me know when you want to go back to the poll results and when you want me to cut it.
We'll cut it at the end.
At the end of news.
Just a couple more news. We got new hilts available. I don't know who wants to buy these for $150, $70, but they're me. The cases are great.
That goes me.
Luminara and Raccoon. These they're out. You can buy them. Released this week. What? Not want to buy them?
He said in the background, he's like, me. Who the fuck do you think wants to buy them?
Go ahead, Dom. You can get both of them.
I don't, straight in his face. I don't know who the fuck would want to buy this. Dom. What the fuck are you talking about? Come on.
I need my Plo Koon lightsaber for all the Plo Koon cosplay that I do.
They're just the hilts too. You don't get anything else. So like,
this lightsaber. Here you go.
I had it with my imagination.
Thing, it's there. And
yeah, you bought that yellow one that I don't even get why he loves that one. He buys everything.
Boba Fett.
Boba Fett what? Oh, because Boba Fett's on it. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. That's not Luminara. I do.
I also don't
I
think
know
you paid
we didn't want it.
$170 for that.
All right, so we got some comic news. We got this one announced this week was Comic Pro's big annual event, and Marvel showed up and gave us the news, and we're getting another crossover. And it looks like it's gonna be probably Droid Gotcha.
Hey, the Droid Grata! I've only been go all the way back to like episode 2 of Dark Side, like way back. And I said, hey, they're lining this up for eventually. What was that? 4 years ago? Droid Grata. It only took 4 years for Droid Grata to marinate. Congratulations!
Well, I've seen one of the covers. I don't
know. I haven't seen any covers for this. There's no covers for this yet.
I saw one cover.
No.
I saw one cover.
No, you did it.
Luke is with his lightsaber running with Dr. Aphra next to him, and they're running on the cover. I seen it.
No.
I seen it.
You did it.
I seen it.
Anyway.
What are you talking about?
They said there's no other details other than this. This is all they showed at the thing.
Well, I see the cover with Luke and
that might be true. There's other covers coming up, but it's not this.
What the fuck?
All right,
go.
I don't know. I'm excited for this, but it's fascinating because like no one cares on the internet. This drew no care. Like War of the Bounty Hunter, people like all in on.
I love Droid Grata. For those people that don't know about the Droid Grata,
you know that Valance is going to have a big part in this.
We don't know that. We don't know that at all.
He's a droid. He's a fucking part cyborg.
Dom's just going off metal.
I'm just going metal.
To be honest with you,
maybe Valance will.
What you say is, how about this? What Dom means to say is, hey, you know what? The Droid Grata really focuses on droid freedom and stuff like that. And with Valiant being half part cyborg, they might go to him to try to have him join the group. So he might be a big part of this. Is that what you said, Dom?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, that's exactly what Dom said.
No, what Jedi said is if it's not about C-3PO, then I don't care all that much.
All right, one more comic news. We talked about this last week. It got confirmed this week. Mando season 2 is coming in comic. It'll be 8 issues. We got some covers. We got Cobb Vanth looking better than Boba Fett in the Boba Fett suit on the cover there.
That's a great cover.
Some more shit I can't wait to not buy.
I'll buy it. I will buy that one.
That's Cobb Vanth. The return of Boba Fett. They hope this variance up the yin yang. Let's do it.
Nope.
No.
They've used up all of my goodwill. I'm not rebuying them. Fucking adapting a show I already saw. I don't give a shit. I don't need to see it.
So why did we buy Star Wars issue 1 that adapts the movie? That's what I'm trying to say.
What do you mean? Why did we? I was just born when that came out. I didn't buy that when it came out.
But this is like that. It's the TV adaptation of the television show.
No, 1 is the greatest fucking cinematic.
Are you gonna buy You're gonna buy season 1 of Webster when they adapt that?
Yeah, no, dude. What are you talking about?
Season 1 of Book of Boba Fett.
Different Strokes comic going.
Oh my god! You got 2 people like
the cover is awesome. I will buy that one of those. Comic. It's a good cover.
Which one?
The Cobb Vanth.
Yeah, I want the Cobb Vanth one. I'm good, but I love that character. I love that character, and
Aftermath,
obviously, if you've been with us long enough, Wayseeker has.
Is he going to show up?
Huh? What did you say, Dom? Is Cobb Vanth going to show up in Mando?
There's high possibility. He's a Mando character. Why the fuck wouldn't he show up? I hope they don't do it because they've already kind of fucked around a little bit with him.
They have the after credits scene in Book of Boba Fett 2 for a reason with Cobb Vanth. Yeah. So they have some plans to bring him back.
Yeah, he's coming back.
I don't know if he's going to come here, if he's going to come later.
He's probably going to be in season 3. I mean, the odds.
Quick question.
Yeah.
If they were releasing a Mandalorian season 2 set of cards, are we all buying them?
No.
If they released a Mandalorian season 2 set of lithograph prints with all these fine art by different artists, are we buying them?
I'd only buy the Cobb Vanth one if it was cool.
Because why are we buying this? Nobody cares what's inside.
No. Mind you. No, you missed what I said.
It's the worst art imaginable.
Don't give a shit. Don't.
Borderline. Better.
Storyboard proofs just unfinished.
No, it's the same fucking artist. It's not gonna be any better.
Oh,
the only crap art. The only thing I'm going to buy is what out of all these. So it's going to be 10 issues. I'm going to buy 1 cover. That middle cover, I'm going to buy one of them for $1.36, and that is it, sir.
Yeah, but what if they put that cover on one of their other random books, when they do one of their other random monthly goddamn cover runs, that what's going to throw shit on covers has nothing to do with
I'll buy it
the
there. If
book.
that comes out
Why
first,
can't
I'll
they
buy
do
that first, and then I won't buy this shit. Yeah, if it came out first like that, I'd buy that shit, and then I would buy this shit. Yeah, 100%.
Like, what if they just did Mandalorian season 2 cover variants? So every issue of Star Wars this month is going to have a Mandalorian 2 focused cover.
It'll be the first. You get the first Bo-Katan.
Don't care.
I'll buy one of that just because I like Bo-Katan. I'm not counting the web comic. I'm not counting all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it'll be the first Bo-Katan. I'll get one of the first Bo-Katan.
What about her on the
I'll get
cover?
the Scott
No.
Vanth, and that will probably be it. Give me a good Bo-Katan cover though.
Oh, I can't wait to fucking murder this shit when it comes out.
And
It's gonna be what?
Costa Reeves and Axe Wolves.
Yeah,
Nobody,
I don't care about that.
nobody
Don't care
gives
at
a
all.
fuck.
None.
People don't even know if Costa Reeves is coming back.
Don't care.
Yeah, don't care. Like nobody's like, oh, you know, I keep saying she is. Pete keeps saying she's not. But like, yeah, if you say Wolves coming back, the general people are gonna be like, which Wolves? Was that the ones from Rebels? Like, what the fuck? What Wolves are you talking about?
Dom's gonna be all in on the Frog Lady cover though. We know that's
the
coming.
Frog Lady.
We know that's coming.
I can't wait to fucking just shit all over that
It's
stuff.
gonna be starting in June. I bet you that's a June.
All right, so we've had a poll going on,
It's
and
gonna
our
be
poll
I
is
ended it. I'm trying to.
so
get a
Dom
second
told us
spirit.
ahead of time what. So Dom told us ahead of time what episode he thinks Boba Fett is showing up. Now he did say multiple, but he did tell us a number. He told us a single number. So our poll, Pete, what does our poll look like? Do we have anything to give away for
The
this?
results, it's
Or is this just
uploading
for
right
fun?
now. There.
80. Oh, wow. Okay. So Dom's number is 3. So 25% of you people got Dom's Dom thing right. It was 3.
Yeah, Dom
1,
said
2,
episode
19,
3.
7, 8.
But most people think it's 5 to 6. So
5
we'll
to
see.
6. We will see. Can you beat the Dom in the rumor mill? And that's what this is. Make sure you keep this for prosperity's sake.
I think if you're in that 25% that said 3 and 4, you just lost.
Man, wait a second. Yo, I don't know what's wrong with you, man. Every week.
No, Dom.
Dom,
This is. I think this is the week you got it because I forgot you said something last week and you guaranteed it, and they brought it to my attention. So I think this is Wayseeker's way of giving it to you. Which, okay, all right.
I still got to make that guarantee.
Poll was my idea. Now I'm not sure I would have done the poll though if I would have known all the news.
Idea.
I didn't know all the news though. I was like, because I don't,
You
I
could
don't
have
pay
looked
attention.
at it.
Man.
That's all right.
I bet you guys were all sitting in the back talking when my internet went out, or
I said, hey, hurry up. I said, get that poll up.
I
go,
just
"Get that
asked,
poll up."
what do you want in the poll?
Yeah.
you were all
We were-
talking.
We were definitely waiting on news for
You
you.
were conspiracying against me.
I didn't know. No, in honesty, I don't read any of this shit. I don't know ahead of time because I think it'd be lame. I would give you a natural opinion, so I don't read the news. So I did not. The only thing that was in the news that I put in there was I was like, hey, Wayseeker, put in the rumor, the Book of Fett 2 because I want to do a poll because I know I can get Dom to say he guarantees he'll show up in 3 or whenever. So, all right, yeah. But hey, let's see.
I just hope it's not no little.
Dom, if you're right, I'm actually going to mail out this box of Book of Fett season 1 cards to you. If you're right,
All right, okay.
and if you're wrong, I'm probably going to mail them to you. Anyways. But if you're right, I'll mail them. All right, there we go.
Comics.
All right, comics. Let's get into comics.
Yeah, you got me till 11.
We're gonna do top 10 right
We
after.
better be done by 11. I have to get the kids to school tomorrow. Here we go. Actually, we start off with probably HR Nameless One. What can I say about this book except for I actually wish that this I'm gonna compliment Man. I wish Man would have written what was the book that she was in before? The name book that
You mean Battle of Jeddah or
no, the trade paperback.
Kevin Scott's the what was it called? The Monster
Oh,
Yeah,
the
Monster
Temple
Peak.
Monster Peak.
I wish he would have wrote Monsters at Temple Peak because I think if it would have been written like this, it would have been a hell of a better job. I think Ty, for those people that haven't been keeping up on your High Republic, Ty is the young lady there. She goes out on her own. She's like an adventure type Jedi. She was in that, and she's coming back. She's got a nice scar above her eyes or whatever. It looks good. She's looking dope, but she's going back and she's going to tell a story now, one that her master told her time before she was there. I think this is brilliant. I think the writing was good. The art was fucking good. I'm not looking at the chat. What is the chat saying? Something funny, Dom? I take it.
I'm just saying there's no way the show ends 11.
No chance.
It's going to end at 11.
Zero.
It is. No, 100%. You'll see. Either way, so she's telling this story. She's telling this story about these Jedis that are on a mission. We don't know a lot of them. One of them kind of references how one of his Padawans died. They start getting to the Bith starts talking. All of a sudden, they get shot at. They fall down on a planet. This one's got really sad eyes. The pink one. What's the pink one's name? I literally just started calling Ambar.
I don't know.
It starts talking to some droid, beep boop bop or something. Like a lot of these, you're not going to have to really care what their names are.
Beep boop bop.
By the species, there's the Bith. There's the
The Bith looks like it almost dies, but we know it doesn't because it's in another book. That one is Exonith. The one next to him in this main middle panel with the red beard type thing going on is Puko. Rook is the guy that's the gentleman next to him. The lady that is next to that. Actually, I think she's going to have a little bit further of a life is Shala. And then there's some little smart ass kid that looks like Man. By the way, they do reference Ezra Man in here, but that is not Ezra Man. That's I don't give a shit. Either way, so
it's been a week for Marco.
Yeah, it's been a week for me. Either way, what they had on their ship, they got attacked pretty much by this planet that doesn't like it. If you look at the panel next to it, though, they had multiple eggs of the Nameless. There was actually 4 on there, and one of them falls down to the planet.
Oh boy!
The rest of the ship with the other 3 blows up. The Bith, which we still can't say his name. It's Zinith, I think, or Exith, or who gives a shit. But we get to see that the egg did crack actually open.
So this is the part that I didn't understand about this. I thought they were babies.
Yeah.
And this
sometimes
the shadow looks like it's a big boy already. Unless like that shadow is
like
light is reflecting.
Urukai.
What?
Maybe it's like an Urukai in Lord of the Rings. They come out full grown.
No, it happened.
No, so I think differently. Wayseeker. I think it's in a stasis. I think it stays in a stasis till a certain amount, till it can get away from a certain amount of like force, and then when it gets away from that, it eventually can open. Like I think it has to be triggered somehow. I think the triggeration of this one was actually cracking open.
So it's like Winter Soldier. They put him back to sleep and then pull him back.
Pretty much. I think it would keep growing until something triggers it to open. This triggeration of it was it actually cracked itself. I think with the mother, it was where she was like petting it and then kind of she might have helped it out.
And she was wearing it on her finger too, so it was the egg was much smaller. The one in Path of the Open Hand. So that makes a little bit of sense.
Yeah,
I follow you.
Okay, that's what I think though. But whatever happened, it starts slurping up things, I guess, cracking them. So
slurping, is that a word?
That's the word they use there. Yeah. They did do that stupid. What's their stupid swear word thing they have? They said that shit in here too, which it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's not as good as frack.
No. So now the little Padawan asks Rook about like what happened to your dead Padawan. Like, oh great, you know that's going to only lead to you dying eventually. The rest of them.
So Rook was the one here. He was one of the main characters.
The green lightsaber. Yeah, the green lightsaber.
And the quest for the hidden city or whatever that book was called. And so, yeah, that's the one where his Padawan dies. And so it's referring to stuff that happened in that novel that nobody read.
Yeah, it's just giving you a kickback that nobody gives a shit about.
That was Man's novel. So he wanted to bring this character in.
But there is another reference in here too, which is kind of a little bit more important later on, and we'll talk about it. But so the other group splits up, and they've got to go.
The Nameless.
Say whatever. They did say the Nameless, and there's a connection even after that. But all of a sudden, you start seeing get a headache. They get attacked, which is weird because the Padawan doesn't seem like he gets it. Only the Master seems to be getting it. I don't know.
I think that's because he's just not as connected to the Force.
Force, maybe. Yeah, it's further away.
So
then all of a sudden, it turns out that the people who are attacking the Jedi who shot him out of the air are actually the Path of the Open Hand. So that's a callback to all that shit, which means they're linking up to the Rowe family there for all those people that weren't following that, and the mother and everything else. But one thing, I guess I didn't pull up the panel, they do reference back to that Kushtrath Vida or whatever the hell guy's name is.
You're not trying to speak Klingon all of a sudden.
No. It's the guy that kept singing that bedtime song. The one that was
singing the bedtime
that
song.
knew about the Nameless.
Yeah.
And he first shows up in Trail of Shadow #1, which I know is still out there. Might be an interesting, like, 50 cents and dollar pickup, just in case. Because they have now, Ezra Mann, they brought back up in this book. They brought that guy back up. And for some reason, he has some connection because he's the guy that tells the fairy tale of the Nameless to all the Padawans. So, like, why does now, I think it's like this is a third or fourth writer who's brought that guy up. Just so you know. I mean, whenever you get one of those characters, because last week people asked about High Republic characters, and I was like, well, I think there's a lot out there, but I think you narrow it down. If they get named by multiple, like the Rose get named by multiple fucking writers and artists, so does Ezra Mann, so does, Marshan Rowe. Would you see that happening? Those are probably the ones. One we probably have all overlooked is that it's the guy that's got like the upside down mouth, and it looks like his head's upside down. His eyes are weird. He says all this stuff, but you see him in Trails of the Shadow. What's the chat saying? I'm trying not to. Should I not even
look at what the hell you're saying?
Yeah.
You're like, he's got upside down head and his eyes. And
he looks fucked up because a lot of times when he's always seen in flashbacks, and some of the times it's during the trips, right? It's during the Nameless trips is when they remember it.
It was a good introduction. I'm looking forward to the rest of that series.
I thought it was a good story. I actually like how they wrote this better than how they wrote whatever the fuck the other book was, Mountains Peak. All right. After 29, I think we can debate if this was a good book or not, but it wasn't a terrible book.
It wasn't bad. I actually enjoyed it in a way. Kind of you got to see.
I can flip through on this one. My Dark Horse book's coming later.
No, listen. I know that the story doesn't do anything. The cover doesn't do any justice for the story itself. The cover's awesome, but it was an okay story. There was a couple of first appearances.
That doesn't mean anything.
I know.
They died.
I know.
The Nameless had about 1,000 first appearances.
They all died.
Every single one
died. They all die.
There were 15 first appearances in the Nameless, and you said nothing about it. This one's got a couple that die, and you say first appearance. What is my life?
I'm more excited about one thing that we saw. I think is the first time we've seen it.
We'll talk about it. Yeah.
We'll talk about that in a bit.
So we're getting this little Mira backstory again. That's the little thing that had the Iron Man power in it before it. Before it went over to Aphra. She's going back and she's finding pretty much a what would be a student, used to be her left-hand person that no longer is with her. And I don't see the scarring on the door. Okay, that's interesting. Who started a different sect. If you recall, these people are trying to fight the Darksiders. They just call them the Darksiders.
Dark Seekers. But no, you shouldn't see the scarring on the door because the scarring on the door happens
after
this part.
So now we get here and Aphra identifies that there's some scarring on the door. Yeah, it does. It is. And the droids are there, and of course the droids do what they do best in the droid fashion. Blow the fuck out of the door. That was awesome. I love it. Yeah, it was good. Jesus, I like this part. The art is not the art I enjoy, but whatever.
It's bad, but it's just
there's 3 straight full page ads. It's just like none of this line.
Yeah, a lot of fucking ads.
It's like full page ad, full page ad, full page ad.
Yeah. Then of course we get into a very this looks a lot like 26, and
this was really cool how they did this.
Yeah, they said that they set it up. Oh, because you get to see it through both.
You get to see it. So she like touches her face, and so she's able to see Muriel's memories and her own memories, and so she's like, "How is this thing?" And then also what Muriel.
I'm talking in general, not my favorite art when they draw these fucking weird ass faces like this, but whatever. I did think it was cool that you got to see the dead body, and that's the reason why they came here. They're about to make a sacrifice. That's not who the dead body is. Actually, they tell you later because the Dark Seekers, which is a Sith organization, show up, and this is why it kind of might be, but kind of not. So in the second panel in the third page on this platform, Wayseeker thinks he sees
I see a pureblood Sith. This was the Sith.
No, you think you see a pureblood Sith,
which is
What are
a
we
Sith
talking about?
species. You see with the
it's
red
like
and they have the
page
tentacle.
9 to 12 in your book.
And so this would be the first time, if this is a pureblood Sith, which is not confirmed yet because we don't get anything there. This
Well,
is
the
the
art's
first time-
straight trash, so you can't tell what any.
I
mean, like the
think this is the
Trandoshan
first time
doesn't.
we've seen pureblood Sith in canon. So this was a
mean,
big part of
The dude with the
Old Republic.
lightsaber.
What?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah,
On
you
the-
see-
Dude with the
on the third-
lightsaber with the tentacles coming down, right?
Yeah,
the
little-
red skinned.
Well, he doesn't have all of them though. That's what's messed up. But who knows? Because the art's bad. Because once again, can you identify what species is on that slab, or can you? I mean, that's a Trandoshan, but if they didn't color it in, I don't know if we could identify what it was.
What's
I
a
think
Trandoshan?
here we see the first.
Oh, in the
pureblood
background
Sith,
with the fist pump
Yeah,
in the Arsenio Hall. Yeah,
Sure,
that's a
so-
Trandoshan.
which
And then
is
there's a little
great.
bat
If it
thing,
is.
clapping hands.
it would be cool, I guess. Yes, why it's a big deal for Wayseeker and why it's a big deal because the purebred Sith were very important. I just don't know if. Yeah, I mean, it'd be cool if they brought it back.
Sith, all that stuff. is
It'd
where
be
that
it'd be
comes
cool
from.
if they brought it back because then we could get rid of some bullshit titles that we have and they could just deep dive into that, which would be amazing. Right? Is that right, Wayseeker? Is that how you feel too?
I mean, I would love for them to tell a better story about the Sith. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, good. Then she ends up falling. Well, maybe they will in Acolytes. Then she falls down, and that's her. That's actually on the slab, not the dog type character of who the fuck knows what that was supposed to be there.
Dog character.
Yeah, in the slab. Oh boy, you're not paying attention, Pete. Here we
I
go.
am.
So she
I don't know
makes her
anybody
touch.
looks like a
She makes her
dog.
touch. She makes her touch Lilith's dead body, and Lilith's dead body had a piece left, and now fully consumes Aphra, which we fucking went through 4 books just for this horse shit. I don't know. You could have made it one book. Made it.
Oh, you're saying the present time, the one that looked like one of the
Yeah.
one of the gangsters from
Yeah.
what do you call it?
Yeah. Book of Fett.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yep. All right, and there we go. We did get 3 pages with Stannis on it, so I only include this for Wayseeker. It really did shit for the storyline.
That's not true. This is pretty interesting. So what?
Not pretty interesting. No,
So what-
it's
what
only
was
interesting
it
because Stannis is there.
With what Ko was saying, Kofan. Kofan says there's no Sith inside this trap. Right. This is what
No,
I find
things-
interesting. So it ties into what we've been doing with the trap. And if there's a Sith in this trap that Kira says, Kofan said there's no Sith in there. What they're trying to do is lure Palpatine and Vader to the space so that they can trap Palpatine and Vader in there. Instead of releasing somebody, the real goal is actually to trap the Sith. So Marco thinks that Kofan's full of shit. I think
No, I don't even know. To be honest with you, I don't give a shit anymore. I don't give a shit if there is a Sith in there or not. They fucking have played this. There's a Sith in it and there's not a Sith in it so many fucking times in this book. This is a year going on if that fucking thing's got a Sith in it. At this point, I give 0 fucks. I don't give a shit about this 3-page bullshit. We've already played this game in other books, so it's not new fucking territory. This isn't anything they haven't said fucking before. It doesn't matter. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You just like Costanza's there. Yeah.
Wait.
All right.
What I'm saying, go back to that page real quick. You have a problem in telling your story if half of that page that you're showing that has Sana on it,
Yeah.
half of that page is filled with just listing everybody's name, so you know who
Yeah.
everybody is.
Yeah,
You have to tell us a
Yeah.
dozen names of people who are on your page.
Oh, Wayseeker said this is great. Wayseeker said super important. Great. Super important. Right, Pete. I agree. Thank you, Pete. Moving along.
Look, there's like a half dozen names.
His name's on the channel, too. The boss is telling us. All right. Agree,
Anyway,
Pete.
go ahead.
100%. Thank you, Mr. Renovision. There you go. All right. Yoda 4.
Actually, thought it was good.
What?
I thought this.
Yeah, not bad.
It's a good-
Yeah. A little slow of a setup, though. We did the Dagobah flashback. I don't know if we needed that. I think we're quite aware of how this is fucking working.
But that's how each arc is going.
I get it.
It's going to be
Yeah.
that same way when you get.
But the whole thing started off slow. We had the Dooku in there. Oh, Dooku, Master Dooku, you are very smart. Come see these Padawans. I
I mean,
say.
it's a pretty good rendition of them on the Noto too. Like,
Yeah, they walk through the tree so that we get the flashback of the tree where we see him betray everybody. We get it. And then he does a little flashback. Do you think that's Sifo Dyas there? In there?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't.
Anyways, we see Sifo later, so it doesn't matter. He gets up to see all these, and he's like, "Oh wait, you got a Wookiee and a Trandoshan?" And Yoda's like, If they don't know that they hate each other, then they won't know that they hate each other. Yeah, you say? And then they do a little woo, 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 flippy, flippy. And all the little Padawans are like, yay. Hey, here's Fit. Dom, you didn't say that. Look, there's 62 first appearances here in that last panel of Padawans. Most of them get murked.
Well, isn't the Tony the Tiger guy from the
Republic. Yes.
Republic?
So now,
I thought that was Angelina Jolie's character.
But
everybody except for the Tony the Tiger.
There's actually 29 people because this isn't Yoda and the Tiger, Yoda, and Dooku's first appearance. But like everybody else, we get a first appearance.
Well, you get to see Dooku when he was young.
I only said 26.
Which is kind of cool.
Yeah. So, anyways, I don't think it matters because they all get killed anyways, right? Next up, there you go, little Sifo, little young Sifo.
This is first Sifo. This is first appearance for Sifo.
This is good. This is a good
Sifo. That's an interesting first appearance, though.
This is very interesting.
Appearance of Sasquatch Wookiee.
Sifo did appear in the Visionaries trade paperback, but that trade paperback was never released in comics, and so
first comic appearance of Sifo Dyas.
Comic. Yeah. This is Sifo Dyas' first comic appearance.
Yeah, there you go. But this is the only problem that I have with it. Do you feel? And I was going to ask you this question. Oh, I'll ask you it later. So then all of a sudden they're doing all this fighting, and the Wookiee's like, angry Wookiee. Me look like, what was that? Remember that show that had that Sasquatch in the Sasquatch Den or whatever?
Sokka from Land of the Lost?
No. It was like a 90s movie. It was like
Harry and the Hendersons?
Harry and the Hendersons. Looks like Harry and the Hendersons.
Really?
So we get Harry.
I thought it kind of looked like one of the trolls from Willow.
Maybe that too. So we get Harry from Harry and the Hendersons here. And he's like, I could have beat up Yoda. And then everybody else laughs at him. And they're like, sure, you could have. And then all of a sudden he has the Sifo Dyas dreams, which is like, oh, wow. Okay.
I thought he was just having a rough poop.
No, choking. And then he sees his Trandoshan. What's that?
Pete thought he's just having a rough poop.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, so he sees this, and then it's like, oh, hey, there we go. All right, I see all this, the future that could happen, that couldn't happen. Pretty much pulls a Sifo Dyas, and then we get studying in the library, very Sifo Dyas-like. Dooku finds him doing that. Also, this is a scene where Dooku caught Sifo Dyas doing the same thing before, and then he says, hey, look, people don't look fondly on this. This is a very Sifo Dyas-like conversation. And then he goes back and we get an end to be continued. My question is, I really think it's going to suck, but are they going to use Wookiee in place of telling the Sifo Dyas story? Right? So are we going to see this Wookiee and Dooku instead of having a true Sifo Dyas story? Because they kind of don't want to screw up legendary characters anymore. Or
I wonder if they're going to show that Yoda has learned something from Sifo Dyas. Because, like, at the beginning, he's like, oh, you could have done more to help Sifo Dyas in that conversation. Like, you could have listened and followed his visions. So, what will be interesting to me is if Yoda has learned anything or if Yoda just follows the same path.
Well, isn't Sifo Dyas with his master right now out in space just doing wild shit?
He's doing bad, yeah.
He's doing wild shit, yeah. So, we'll see. I just hope that they don't. I hope we one day do get a Sifo Dyas story. Like, not a comic book, like a novel, short novel, or a one shot. I don't think we need more than that to give the background and some of the insights of Sifo Dyas. Maybe some Clone War episode Sifo Dyas stuff that you could do in like however you want to do that. You know, you did the shorts with Dooku and Ahsoka. If you did that too for Sifo Dyas, I wouldn't mind seeing that. I just hope that this isn't a substitute for that. Is all I'm saying. Good comic book altogether, though.
Yeah, all in all, the art's good in this too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Art was great. Next week we got dog shit hyperspace stories, so I didn't even get the B cover because I actually didn't even give a shit that much enough to get the second cover. Like that's how much I care less about this book.
And you're gonna review it next week, so you're gonna.
No, it's all on you, bro.
No,
because there's a lot of books coming out next week. Star Wars also got a dumpy book coming out next week. Remember, this is the kid that stole the lightsaber. They're still on the gas thing or whatever.
Hey, this
first time
I just saw a Snake Eyes cover like that.
You got a rocket jumping down. You got Luke Skywalker wearing a jetpack.
Not true. He stole Boba Fett's jetpack before in a different book, but that might be legacy. So this might be canon first appearance of him on a jetpack. Okay, we've also got Chewbacca. Wow, that's a terrible.
It's an awkward looking run.
That looks terrible. That looks probably about as bad as the book inside. Oh well, to tell you how big shit Star Wars is, They also decided to give you a Jar Jar Binks cover. Thank you for that.
Have we not had one of those before?
No, first Jar Jar.
This is unbelievably terrible. Okay, and
They
then
waited this long to give us that.
Do you want to get one?
No, I'm just saying they kept this in their back pocket for years.
We haven't got Ahsoka yet, but they're holding that one out. They're also holding out Jar Jar. So,
Oof.
Still don't get a Cad Bane one yet either.
there's lots.
and
of
then we've moved to a week of women for Hondo. So
Oh, I'll
We're
have a shorts. I did a short for all those.
we're getting
covers.
Hondo Week of Women. Yeah, except for there's one. There's actually this book. One of the books still has got a February Black History Month cover. So
they added a new Black History Month for March. Yep.
Han Solo Chewbacca number 10. Holy
Ruins the short. I got
fuck! It's horrible.
This is the end. This is the end. No, this one's gonna get into the Ajax whatever story that's gonna go forward. So I'll be kind of interested to see how they do that. At least there's something in here that I think is worth reading.
Okay.
Come on, Marco. You gotta give people hope.
Speaking of dog shit, Hidden Empire is gonna be. Yeah, that's what's gonna give us. Hidden Empire and the 50 covers are still coming out. Well, there's 3 of them. There's another 2. It's Hidden Empire 4 or 5.
I like the Momoko kind of. I like the Channel Chow.
I actually do like the Momoka on that one.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one?
The
Shannon Shaw.
The Shannon Shaw. The other one's not Momoka. That's
That's Brooks or not Brooks. That's whatever.
I didn't even list it because I don't care enough to list those. Yep.
Does
All
he
right,
got
Mandalorian.
Huh?
We got 6 comics next week, and you're not looking forward to any of them, Margo.
No, this is the worst. This is fucking.
I'm actually
horrible.
looking forward to this.
Is this worse than Hyperspace Stories?
Wow, you already saw this.
I'm not even gonna. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Child.
You're cutting it up for me. I'll review it. but
I'm
you're
not
cutting
cutting
it
this at all. I'm not cutting this book. I already said it last
up.
time.
You are.
Mando
You're cutting it.
you are,
For
don't
me.
worry
We're
about
not cutting a fucking Mando book. We're not cutting any
You
more.
are cutting it.
It's my show. No more cutting fucking Mando books. We're not cutting this horse shit.
Well, you're cutting.
You want to see it? Go watch season 1.
You're cutting
You're-
Hyperspace then.
Don't worry. By 15
Nah,
copies,
cover
you guys.
eyes. You better not. I actually do like
That's
the
cover's
Dotson.
not bad.
I like
All right,
Dotson.
Dotson.
Is
Definitely.
that the raise the roof one? He's just like,
Oh yeah. Hey, the Blade.
But
Yeah.
I am looking forward to one fucking book next week. The Blade. The Blade number 3. It's got some fucking sweet ass covers. Actually, their A covers okay.
Yeah.
But the other covers are fucking even more sweet than the A cover. I do kind of like the A cover. We will see how that turns out. But yeah. And then we got FOC. I went back to cleanse my palate of the bullshit that is after this and going forward too, I guess, or be previous and going forward. I don't actually like the A cover for this FOC. However, I would argue that I probably going to pick up the Momoka on this one. I'm probably going to pick up the Black History Month for this one. I'm probably going to pick up the how do you say his name? McCone. I really like the McCone. Yeah, I like the McCone.
I like the Lashley.
And I like the fucking Lashley.
and kind of nice.
The fucking story's great too. So holy shit, it's a fucking home run. There we go. And then followed up to that is an actual you got some more Twinkle Sisters on the front. This the bar story going down here, fighting the bar. We got a lot of cool shit. Picking up that cover. Probably going to pass on the B cover.
Zetra cover.
Gonna get the Zetra
from
cover.
the B and the 1 in 25.
Oh, I'm getting the Zetra cover. I like that because her standing there in front of the stand.
Yeah, the Zercher's nice, but
as long as I get for under ratio, which I will. So there we go. We get that's sorry, by the way, for those that's 7 already. That's High Republic 7. Pretty good fucking series. Arguably 2 books, not so good in this series of the 7. But I'll go 5 and 2. I'll go 5 and 2. Take 5 W's, 2 L's. That's good. Jabba's Palace. What's missing from the middle book? Dom, go ahead and yell at some clouds.
Where's the Boba Fett?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh good. You need to go where I thought.
Where is Leah?
She's on the Momoka cover. There you go.
She's on my glass is where she is.
Yeah. There she is. All right. So Jabba's Palace, of course. I love everything Jabba's Palace, so I will be buying this. I'll probably buy the middle cover. And then I'll have Dom draw his own sleigh in there, see how he does. Okay, I was surprised he wasn't going to yell at the moon for that. So there we go. That's the lot of it. A lot of books on FLC.
You got the Boba Fett cover for the Jabba's Palace. The 1 in 25.
Oh, well.
There's also 1 in 100, I think, for it. He didn't.
I didn't. Nah,
That's all right. Get it when we actually cover it.
Yeah.
That's the FOC part. We don't need it.
Okay. Nice to show it, though.
No.
Damn you guys.
It's Maleev, right? Maleev did the Boba. Right?
I just gave up.
Yeah.
The Boba looks
It's a decent
sweet.
cover. I like Maleev. I think Maleev.
Oh, good Lord. All right. For
All
our
right, let's
fucking
do
Jabba's Palace
rankings.
book.
We got to do rankings because we got to get Pete out of here in half an hour.
Yeah. All right. Is that what we got? And then we'll do Bad Batch review after that.
We got toys
Or
and
Guys,
toys.
got toys too.
All right. Wait. A half an hour? We got to get
I
done.
got to bounce.
All right. Let's do rankings. I do
Wait.
too.
You're not going to get done by 11, Marco. We told you.
I will. The show's going to go. There's an end button right there. Let's go. What is it? What the hell are we ranking this week?
Comic book cover artists.
Mm,
Star
good
Wars
fucking
cover
Lord.
artists since 2015, like the new Marvel run. Ranking the best cover artists.
And they got to have more than 5 covers that are non-incentive covers. So it's got to be a normal cover artist.
And store exclusives as well, I think we are.
Brooks
Yeah,
is 3. Brooks is 3. Brooks is 3. He's 3
Brooks is
He's
3.
not-
Why is Brooks 3?
Why?
because he's 3. Because Grandoff's 1 and fucking Raza's 2. That's why Brooks is free.
I'm not going to argue the 3 for right now. I do like Brooks a lot.
So yeah, let's see what chat. So
I mean, what do you want me to tell you? Brooks is 3.
yeah, Brooks. This is a good
Well,
Brooks.
they don't know
cover,
who
too.
else we have.
Well, I just told you who we had pretty much. Everybody else is after 3. Right? You guys better have those fucking artists on this list.
I think your order is wrong, but
Yeah, we'll
I don't
see.
know if I have Brooks 3. I think Brooks. I'm fine putting him 3 right now, but
Yeah.
I think he'll probably bump down for me.
No, I thought you did a pretty good job. Does anybody care in chat? 3 is okay for now. Okay, put him in 3. All right. You can't
Yeah,
argue my
that-
1 and 2.
that's not- I
It's
agree.
not-
I don't think I agree
There's
with
no
Marco.
argument on 1
Wookie
and
had
2.
4. I think 4 is fine. We can move it.
Well, the next one we have off is Granoff. And I think
Oh, Grant. That's
he
cool.
has, if you look at all his books, all of them, including his, I mean, like
I just
what bad cover did he do?
But look at Dr. Afra. She looks like her face looks a little. I don't know.
Bro, where it's not just this book.
No.
He did the whole run of Vader.
I know. But he
The
did. I know.
books you love, he
I know.
did.
I know he did the whole run, but for some reason, Dr. Afra does not look. I don't.
I like this cover. I think it's a good cover.
I like the covers.
He
better.
did some of the best drawings of the droid. He did some of the,
I think I'm gonna end up with Raza as 1. I put this one as 2.
Yeah.
But I'm
the
fine with
only
you putting
reason.
1.
Okay, the only reason I will argue with him for being 1 is because he did it for so many.
I did think he did it for so many, but that doesn't mean it's my favorite art. Like I just think Raza's.
He did it for so many covers.
Yeah, I get
this
that.
is, and you guys chose one of the worst fucking covers he did to put up here too. By the way, oh fuck.
I didn't
Boo.
pick them. I
We
did. I
wanted to
made it,
pick
but I
covers.
didn't pick the covers.
Especially, I wanted to put covers that weren't like, oh, I want that cover because it's an expensive book.
Yeah, no, but because he had so many, I think you have to give some. You had to give it.
I don't
well, at
think
least
you
this-
have to give so many.
This
I
is a
mean, like,
tier 4 cover for him.
like it's like Dotson has done more than Granoff. So if you're like, so
yeah,
many,
but
like,
Dotson's
gonna
got
go up
dog
there.
shit. No.
I like
No.
Dawson.
You can all do this. So you're not going to give us 1 through 50 of his best covers. You're going to give us number 51. I mean, come on.
No,
Dude.
I like this cover. It's a good cover.
Yeah, but it's not one of his best. It's not one of his top 10 covers.
Well, you could have joined in chat, you know.
Could have had
One,
83 on the cover.
love this cover. 1 or 2.
See, Ruben loves this cover.
Ruben's going to rank everything 1 or 2.
No, I don't.
No,
believe
there's no
Hughes
Hughes
qualifies.
because Hughes didn't have enough in New
Hell of a
Modern.
better. Yeah,
So
no, Hughes didn't have
Hughes
it.
would have been if we would do Legends, and we can maybe go back and do Legends
Yeah, we could do that one of these days.
cover artist. Hughes didn't have enough for us to put in.
1-1-3, 1-1-2.
I like Granoff, so I would be in agreement up near the top. I don't know.
We'll
who I would
let's
is.
put him at 1 right now. You can argue later to take him down. Put him at 1. We can always move him because the next person's not getting up to 1. I do like the next person, but not getting up to 1.
Yeah.
Brookshire has good covers though.
He's got some. His covers are attractive. They're different. You know, the problem with stars is a lot of times when you do something fucking different, it's fucking terrible. His different was good different.
Yeah. I think 5 would be a good place for
5 would be a great place.
Marvel BK. Hughes don't count.
Brooks sucks.
Brook,
Yeah, 5 or 6. 5 or 6.
5 or 6. Yeah, I don't have a
PK
problem.
has Granov at 4, just to let you know, Marco.
What's that?
PK just put Granov at 4.
Nobody takes what anything BK says seriously.
You do whatever it fits what you want. Ruben has 6.
6 and
I
7.
would, yeah, it's something. I think that's good.
I
for me.
guess put him
Put in 6 because we got him at 5-6. Put him. Dom's got him at
I don't think
5-6.
top 5. I think
I got him at
outside of top
5.
for
You
me.
maybe move 6. Maybe who knows?
Yeah, we might move
What's
around.
up, Astro? Move him up to 6. I think Dotson and Dotson are well overrated.
I like this. I like this book.
It's a good cover though.
Yeah, you like this. See, this is the horse shit though. This is probably Dotson's best fucking cover.
No.
And then and yes, it is. And then you went and did Grand Off Derby.
That's
with the
Dotson's
Rogue
Leia-
One.
You don't think this is?
Dotson's
You think
best
this? You don't think this is one of Dotson's top 5 fucking covers?
This is a good cover.
It's a great
This is-
cover.
the Dotson draws great Leia. If I want to say all of Dotson's Leias are stellar.
You
And he
did
has a
give us a
bunch of
top 10 Grand Off,
Hey,
but you
listen.
give arguably
Dotson had a 1
Dotson's
in
best
50.
cover.
Dotson had a 1 in 50 for this very one that's even better.
Yeah,
Well,
but-
his artwork,
But Marco,
our own figure.
Granoff is still listed in number 1 right now. So
Yeah,
you
you're
don't
like
have to argue. Like, you
upset.
don't have to argue that anymore. It's
No.
already there.
I get that. No, I get that. But look, this is the long
And I'm
debate,
with
bro.
you. The interiors of Spider-Man that Dodson did, I was with
Dude,
you.
we looked at a
Reviewed it.
Dotson book last week. We looked like at a Dotson book. What? No, was it on Tuesday, Wednesday? We looked at a fucking Dotson book on Wednesday.
That's not Star
Interiors.
Wars. That's not
Horseshit.
Star Wars.
Amazing
Don't bring that
Spider-Man.
in
Yeah,
here.
it really
Not
wasn't
Star
good.
Wars.
This is a fucking. This is an
I
AH
was there,
fucking ripoff. This is a fucking AH ripoff any fucking way.
Come
Yeah,
on.
maybe, and that's why it's here.
Not-
This is an
Dotson goes
AH
in the
fucking ripoff.
Listen,
Dotson's a 4 for
Look,
me, right after
it's
Brooks.
such a great cover. She got her own Black Series figure from this cover. They made
It's an A for the people that aren't educated. This is an AH ripoff, dude. It's
I'm
not even a
with
fucking
you.
original.
I'm not arguing
It's
that.
not even a fucking
That's
original.
a good one though.
5 for non-originality.
I'm with Sarah though.
4.
Once we get
Wait,
there,
there's
gonna
on the
be high
list.
for me.
Yeah.
6. I agree with BK. Smart man. 6.
Marco.
Put it
I'd
at
say
5.
5 for now.
Put it at 5. Put it at 5.
5 for now, I think, is a good place. I don't know if it's gonna stick though.
It can't fucking stick. It's horrible shit.
It's not horrible. Don't over exaggerate.
What book besides we were supposed to do non-exclusive?
JJ. Somebody talks to
Please,
JJ with the Marco.
What book did JTC have? That
Every
this is
fucking action figure.
yeah. So hold on. This is why this is horse shit. You fucking do Grand Off like that, and you don't put a fucking horse shit fucking Jar Jar Binks motherfucking cover on this. You try
It's
to
just one example.
this is only his only fucking negative non-exclusive.
It's one
This motherfucker.
You have to take his whole.
You
You have to take
motherfuckers
his,
knew. Stop bullshit. You motherfuckers knew because I said don't put fucking exclusives in there. So you fucking cheated the system to try to promote
It's
this
not
horseshit art.
not exclusive.
I know,
Not
but dude,
exclusive.
you did Grand Off like this. You did Grand Off like this, and you do fucking JTC.
Stop arguing about Grand Off.
JTC is enough for this shit.
Get Marco the mute.
JTC's not even fucking no. JTC, where's some fucking horse shit books? He's got so many horse shit books. So many
But he's-
horse shit books.
You got to look at his whole work. He's done so many Star Wars books. You have to.
It's
It's one
the
example of his
majority
work.
of his work. The majority of his work are those fucking bullshit toy ones that only fucking Darth Rubin and fucking Dom fucking buy. They're the only two people in the universe that buy that horse shit because they buy fucking everything. That's it. The majority, 98% of his work is that shit. You use the 1/5% that isn't that shit and put it up here, but you don't give me Grandoff's good shit. This is what we're doing today. Okay, then
Actually,
let's do
you-
this.
You guys already ranked my favorite one, and it's 3. That was going to be my number 1. which is
I had it
Brooks.
up there as arguably almost
Brooks
number
is
2.
the best. Brooks is the
I-
best.
Hey, I said undoubtedly number 3. They wanted to put him in fucking 5, JJ. So come on.
I don't know.
JTC gonna go at 7 for me.
10 about to get out to 11 because
JTC 7 for
that
me
bad.
right here.
no fucking way. No fucking way. No
Like,
fucking
no,
way.
you can move him. Why make him any lower? He's 7 right now.
Because I'm going to start pulling out. Where's some of these horses? I throw these fucking things away. I don't even keep these fucking things.
Right?
Oh, Jesus.
Let's start going through what the chat is actually saying.
All right.
That's
7.
like 7,
10.
10.
10.
3. Action figures 7.
They only got one. This is only negative, so you can't.
Yeah, Chad. See, I still need one, but no goddamn way am I paying $900 for this.
Which you go? Which basically you're full of shit because you go. I just don't want to take it to one book saying yeah,
I
that
didn't
book's
pick this one. This one wasn't me. I didn't do this one.
exactly what you said you weren't going to do, and this is what the fuck happened.
8.
Fuck you,
How are you still
and
yelling about
fuck
Dodson?
JTC.
We moved
If
on
you
from
had been in
Dodson.
chat, you know it wasn't me.
Fuck
I did do it
JTC.
for another one though.
Fuck JTC. Fuck this.
That's
10.
not Frank and Villa. That's,
7. There's another 7
fucking
from
Sarah.
Sarah.
Not getting above 7. 8.
Sarah.
I think 7's fair.
I think 7 and 8.
I give it a 10.
I do
Tom, what
really
do you
want
give
this
it?
cover, but to your
12?
point. The bulk of it's not. I hate those action figure covers.
7. Fuck this bullshit. The bulk of his work's those action figure fucking horseshit.
Now, there's a
Shouldn't even be
there's
in
a
the top
12,
10.
but I don't think you guys have done her yet. There's a 12 coming.
Okay. Put this fucker in 8.
Hmm.
Not 7.
Marco.
It's
You just went
horseshit.
over the whole thing, and you said 7. Fine. And then
Momoka's 7.
12.
Mocha's
7.
better than JTC.
7.
No.
7.
12.
At least Momoka's got 3 fucking covers out of the 10 she does. He did fucking 132 shit ass covers.
You know what? That,
One
She's about,
good
to have,
cover.
she's about to have 12 covers in one.
but
I
that
know.
cover's
2
not
months.
that bad.
Yeah, 2 of them we actually said we'd get. Where when his
Wow.
covers came up in the next, when
Wait a
his
minute,
covers came up,
Yeah. Wait. You said 2 of them you actually said you'd get. So 2 out of 12.
yeah,
What
but you know what? He was,
That makes
but
her
we
number
just
7 on this list.
hold on. His JTC's last 2 books that we just looked at, one of them's fucking Jar Jar Binks, mind you. We were like, come on, dude, done. And the
Come
next
on.
minute, you guys are putting him in
Joy,
7.
I like that.
Well, that's because most of his work got shifted to being exclusives. That's why.
Yeah.
And I know what you're saying. We're not ranking those, but that's why.
It's still, it doesn't
why.
matter. What we're ranking is this, and in this
Why
work,
is he-
his shit is 10.
Let's look at just this
I
cover.
know you,
Why
JJ
does-
fucking hates Momoka,
makes-
so
It makes no fucking sense. Why does she have like the sword of Thundera as her
okay,
lightsaber there?
this is also he wanted the pooping thing. He would do one of her better ones also too. This is a setup list from JJ. As you know, he could have come on hours ago, but when he wants to shit on Momoka and fucking
This
save
is one of her better
JTC
ones.
and save JTC,
10.
this is one of her better ones.
10.
I think
9. 9.
I didn't.
9.
She does have 1 or 2 I really like, and both of them were
JJ,
exclusive. So I could not use
JJ,
anything
if
there.
you agree that JTC does shit and we move him to 10, I'm happy with leaving her at 9.
She should be off the list in my opinion. But
Both of them should be off the list in my opinion. But I'm not getting it.
Mocha 10. You got a bunch of 10s.
Bunch of 9s, bunch of an 8, 8, 9, 9. Dom, what do you got?
It's not a bad cover.
We're
No,
talking about
we're talking about her work altogether.
Yeah, I think 8.
There we go. Another 8. There we go.
9. I'd say 9.
8,
Well,
9.
all right, fine. I think it's a 9, but
It doesn't matter. She's getting fucking knocked out of here anyway. So let's go.
she's got from 9. It only takes 2. She needs 3 to bump her out now.
Oh well, that JTC is coming down too because I'm going to keep throwing shade on that.
Still in
fucking
front of her.
shit. We're going to throw. We're chucking those 2 out. All right.
Oh man, it's gonna be good.
Mayu.
if Jedi was here, I know he'd argue this one much harder.
Yeah, Mayhew's. I like his artwork. I think Mayhew's good.
Yeah,
Mayhew's hit and miss to me.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like this part of Mayu's run
Yeah,
in
this
Star
was a good
Wars.
run.
This was, and you have to acknowledge there was multiple books in this run.
It's weird. His honestly his worst work, I think, for the most part, has been. I don't know. I know we're not missing exclusive, but his worst work has been his own exclusive work.
Oh,
Yeah.
his exclusives is
for his
terrible. Yeah,
own website.
I agree
Yeah.
with that.
yeah, I agree.
That's honestly
but
been
this,
his worst, at least worst Star Wars work.
but I have to argue that this is better than this. Just this segment right here is better than anything Dotson's fucking done.
No,
No,
not for anything.
absolutely.
Dotson.
Absolutely.
I still prefer. You might not like Dotson. I'd still go with Dotson over
Mayhew. I would slot Mayhew into 6. I would put
Yeah, new
Mayhew
number 6
above-
is what I say.
5,
Bump
easy
everybody down.
5, easy 5.
I say
4,
who's at
5,
6 now? Is that
six,
I can't see because the things up there. Is that Sprouse at 6?
4, 5.
Brocken-
See,
Brockenshire.
guys, there's a lot of 4.
Brockenshire.
There's a lot
Yeah.
of 4 and
Actually,
5.
I like Brockenshire better than I do Mayhew. So in my list, he'd be at 7.
Well,
right now.
hey, look. I mean, there's a 7 here. I get that, but when we're looking at it,
There's
this
a
is what we're
6.
getting:
There's 5, 6.
5, 5, 4, 5, 7, 5.
Yeah.
Dom, where do you got? I think we can 5 it.
I think
for sure.
BK's on a delay.
Listen, you know what? I think 5.
Oh,
More than
move
Dotson?
Dotson up.
no, move Dotson down. 5 it
No.
is.
What?
Dotson up.
No, Dotson up for Dom. So below Dotson, but Dotson.
Oh, boo! No, there's no fucking way.
No,
Dotson's going to
like-
fucking 4.
Dotson has some good books. I like that.
Astro has 8 for Mayhew.
Dotson's
Where am I going?
trash.
Making. I think it's a 6 because of Chet.
All right, that's good. That's what I agree with.
No,
All
no,
right.
Chet has it at 5 because there's 2
Chet-
4s,
Astro came in with
There's
8.
2
one
5s.
Don't forget the 8.
Astro has an 8.
There's an 8, a
No,
5.
there's 2 4s. There's Darth 4 and there's
There's a
4
7.
5 4, 5 6 6 7
Dotson is
7,
5.
8.
Astro's right.
8.
Dotson owns Marco Soul. BK says.
BK doesn't count. BK only counts when he votes 5.
No,
and then
he
there's
does,
none.
whatever
still
he
on
agrees.
We didn't get there yet.
Nono's going to go in 4. That's where. So
No, not.
the chat's going to put Nono in 4. You don't know your chat, bro.
Where are we going? Where am I putting
I think you should put in 5. The chat has it.
5 or
No.
6?
You
And
put
where's
5 and put
Dotson
Dotson
going?
4.
Oh my
Mayhew's at
god,
6.
dude! You guys have fucking done this list dirty as shit. You can tell which one's your favorite because you put their fucking top books up here, and
That's
every
not
other
true.
one. It is 100%. Dude,
Wow.
really?
That is not okay.
Really?
That is not. You know for a fact that is not. wait, I'm a huge fan of-
Get the fuck out of here, really?
huge
Because this
fan
is
of
his
We're arguing
book,
over Granoff. He's in 1. He can't go any higher.
dude.
I'm a
Dude,
huge
yeah,
fan of Brooks. You know that's not his book.
okay.
You know-
You guys are gonna they're gonna argue him down. That's because of the chat, not that's because of the chat, not because of the panel. The panel had him in 3. The chat had him in 1. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Season 1. Stop
Am I right?
arguing.
Am I right? Yeah, come on, Dom.
Yeah.
Oh, Dom's silent. All right. Gee, you did this to Nono? What the fuck? What
This is
the
a common Noto book. This is what Noto books look like.
Still 4.
I put Nono right now at 4.
To me, he's 2.
Holy fuck. All right.
got one.
I mean, I can't even care anymore. What? Okay, what are we doing here now? Let's see. What do we got?
We got 2 in
I
chat.
like Brooks better than Noto.
I put Brooks.
Well, I see. I'd have Brooks at 1 and Noto at 2, but that's seeing 2's open. I'm still gonna put Noto at 2.
I like Noto.
What do you put him, Dom? 2?
2.
2. See, I put this book in there, Marco, to get Dom's vote.
Thank you.
It's politics.
I appreciate it.
It's
It's not
politics.
even his best book. I put him. I think
know
he's.
it's not his best book.
I think he's 3 because I just I think he's 3.
I almost picked the High Republic one of D on the cover, but
It's a good book.
I still think I'm with Cherokee. I still think he's 4 and Schiff.
We get a bunch of 2 and 4s.
I have him in 4.
And
I
so
No, I
3.
would have went 4 because I
I
like
think
Brooks.
you got to put him in 3 between the 2 to 4s. I think 3's solid for him. There's a 3 4,
Then we got to move
2
Brooks.
3. Yeah, you got to move Brooks down.
who are you
I
keeping
think
2
Brooks
open
is
for
better.
then?
It doesn't matter. You can just move him down later.
Okay, move
Yeah.
him down later. Fine.
Because we didn't get to one of my favorites. We still didn't get there.
Oh my fucking god, you didn't! Are you fucking shitting me with this?
What's wrong?
It's just one example, dude. You know Raza's work. You can measure his entire
Yeah,
work.
we're not just getting.
This-
I couldn't give you every single fucking
This is what the fuck you did for Raza?
It doesn't matter.
I love this cover. I
No,
love
this
this cover. It's such
This
a
is really
good cover.
I like it.
This is such a good cover. This is one of my favorite Raza
Shut
covers.
the fuck. You're not gonna. Raza should be 2, and you're not gonna put Raza at 2 with this horse shit. Guaranteed.
You're not
No
going
one
off of
sees this shit in the chat and goes, "Oh yeah, that's a 2."
How does he
This is
funnily
arguably
not
his
put
worst
it
fucking
into the
cover.
What's
This
wrong
is his
with
worst
this
fucking cover. This is his worst. This is his worst
doesn't
fucking
matter.
cover.
You're
No, it's not.
focusing in on the wrong shit.
Yeah.
It's not based off of the one cover that's picked. I agree. It's not my favorite Raza either.
People commenting, that's a 900 book. Put it at number 2.
Hey, if you want to make them and you want to pick the covers,
JTC's negative space is a fucking 3. You show the only negative fucking space there.
In which we put these examples in there.
Yeah. You had all week. You could have picked the covers too.
I had no internet for like 2 days. I was actually making money at a fucking con. I don't got time for that shit. I give you one responsibility and you shit on it. You want to? Let's talk about that. It's like that fucking joke from fucking Raw where Eddie Murphy's talking about the fucking monkey climbs up the thing and he goes, and here comes thunder. And he's shit all over the place. Shit coming all over the place. Shit coming all over the place.
I expressly said the purpose of the list was to judge the artists on their Star Wars covers as a whole.
And he says, here comes the rain. Psst, peas all over the fucking place. Peas everywhere.
Oh, boy.
Raza's 2
Where
for
is
me.
Raza going?
Raza's probably actually 1, but yeah.
Raza's 2.
That's still a good cover, by the way.
It's
His
still
use
good
of
stuff.
shadow, his use of shadow in that cover is awesome.
I'm telling you, Wookie, if you gave a better, you can say it's good all you want, but these guys aren't ranking. If they saw the Raza's better color, they ain't ranking Raza 4.
We got 1 in chat. We have a 3. We have a 4 to 4.
We have a bunch of 3s. We have a bunch of
I
3s.
think I put Raza
Raza
1.
would be
1 for me.
Raza would be 3 or 4 for me. But
I don't mind if he's in 3, I guess. But yeah, I mean, 3s, we get more 3s. Thank you, Chef. Thank
Are
you.
we moving Brooks down then?
1. T. Jones is right.
I think
1 or
that'd
2
be
for
Brooks
Raza.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I don't know.
Agreed.
Well,
remember,
again,
you're just going on the Star Wars covers, though, not all Raza covers.
He has some great Star Wars covers.
Astro
I
has
know, I'm
4.
not saying he doesn't. I'm just saying. Based on that cover 10.
No, 10. Right. Thank you. Thank you, Blue
Don't
Beetle.
play it in Maka's hands, Blue Beetle.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Where am I
It's
putting
got a bunch of 3s. You got to put in 3. I think it's
so
3.
I'm moving Brooks down, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, you got to move. Where else you going to move Brooks?
I know. I'm just confirming.
He
that's
should be,
what
he
we're
should be
talking
moved
about.
up.
Wait, his all over scores a 2. How do we get that? His all over scores not a 2. I can't do that in good taste. There's a bunch of 4s and a ton of 3s.
There was
a
enough
couple
4s,
1s and
yeah.
2s.
It's just not getting there.
Yeah, it's not going to get there. It should be. I agree with you, Sticks. It should be.
Now,
It's
this
just
is
not going to get
this
there.
is where the list gets hairy. All that's left is 10. We're going to move people.
Sprouse.
12.
No, I don't think so. I like, honestly, Marco's going to flip out when I say this. I like him better than JTC. Him and JTC
No. Yeah.
probably do the same amount of covers.
No, you're right. No, you're right. I have
But at least his are good
are
original
good.
drawings.
You're right. No, I agree. He's better than JTC. He
Better
is
than
better
Mocha
JTC.
too. So I would slot Sprouse in that 8 spot.
Yeah, I would slot him to 8 spot too. You're right. I'm just burnt out on him, but even when I'm burnt out on him, he still pops up.
That's the biggest problem is they keep throwing them in front of your face.
But then you see one and you're like, okay, that's actually good.
Yeah,
You're
if
like,
you don't go
I
over
hate
just
that I like
the
this book.
anniversary issues that are just keep making this
Yeah.
shit.
No, that's
Go off the
fair.
other
You're
stuff,
right.
it's not good.
You're right. No, that JJ, that's a valid. It is a burnout thing where it's like, oh, my palate's fucking burnt out on him, but you still are like, I want to dislike. Like we just went over one of his covers. I was like, man, I want to hate that cover, but I can't because it's actually a cool cover. You know what I mean? So I'll give you that. All right, fair enough. Put him at 8. I think is 8 good. What's the chat saying?
Yeah,
8, 9,
7, 8, 9, 8. Yeah. Okay, put him at 8. What do you think, Dom?
I actually like that cover. I like
Yeah,
the way they drew Dr. Afra. Afra looks pretty good because a lot of it, they really don't get the best look of a Dr. Afra and other covers and stuff like that. But I think it's I would actually put it 7.
Interesting. We got a 5 there. I think overall it's going to be 8. It does seem like 8's the place where it's sitting.
That's
And
why
I think
put it.
honestly, if we didn't have Sprouse fatigue, if it wasn't for Sprouse fatigue, I would agree with some of the other people. It might be up even
They
higher.
also do him no favors by fucking putting the trade dress crap they do on all his anniversary covers. and
Agreed.
stuff. Like if those were just a simple stamp, his covers look so much better.
He's 1 or 2. I like Witter.
I like
Really?
Witter a lot.
I like Witter a lot.
I think Witter is going to slot for me for 5. God make you
Yep.
down.
I
agree
think
with
she's a
Wayseeker.
5 slot too. I do too.
I mean, you guys can pick. I'm not going to argue the point.
I don't think she's 1, but I think she's better. I think she's better than.
Maybe.
I think she's better than Mayhew. I think she's better.
Absolutely.
I definitely think she's better than Dotson. I don't think she's top 3, but and she might not end up in top 5, but as of right now,
I'd like to see her on somebody other than Afra.
I would too. Maybe
give
that's
her give her another character to do.
Yeah,
or something.
that might be an idea. What do you guys think? 4, 5, 5, 7, 5, 4, 8. Or I think 8's too far. Winner 3.
Yeah.
They might be giving her 4, dude. No, there's too many 5s and 7s for that.
No, I'm fine with the 5.
Yeah, there's too many.
Like I said, personally, she would be up there for me. I'm a fan.
Yeah, I guess. No, I guess, but like you get burnt out. I mean, it is subjective and like whatever. Winner at 5. It looks like Winner's holding 5. Wookie's got her at 3. Pete's got her high, but everybody else, the consensus is kind of a 5. Scotty.
10.
I actually
I get it's trendy, but I'm not a fan.
No. Okay, this is it. I actually like his. I don't like his books mainly. I like his
20
Star Wars books because they're funny.
Yeah,
they are.
They are.
So
it's still,
I like it better than I like it better. I like. And there's not a ton of them. It's not overbearing. There isn't a ton of them.
well, it's every number 1. You got a new
Is it
series
now?
with a number 1?
It's not even.
He's
Yeah,
only done like 7 or 8 total.
he's only done. That's what I'm saying. He's done Kanan. He did Vader. He did
2
he did
Vaders.
2 Vaders.
Chewie. He did
Chewie,
Mando.
yeah. Mando.
Leia.
Leia.
He hasn't done one in about 4 years.
It's been a long time.
It's been
Yeah.
long. Yep.
Yeah, he's only got a handful of them, and that's why I think now if he did a bunch of these, I'd be like, oh fuck this. But no,
There's a lot of Marvel.
Yeah.
Well,
but-
Vader was
Star
Marvel.
Wars.
Yeah, but we're not counting
I would put
Star Wars.
I'd put Scotty below Sprouse, but ahead
Oh,
of
they
JTC personally.
I do.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
10.
Yeah, everybody has him at the chat's got him at 10.
Yeah,
The
and
chat
I
has
like
him at 10.
Scotty Young. His other covers, I like him, and I like him when he's not doing the baby covers. But
Yeah, I actually like
what we're doing here today.
for Star Wars specific. I think he does all right with the baby covers. But whatever. Not gonna die on that one. An underrated artist. I like it. It's a different style. I know I have him at 5, and I know nobody else does. But I like Ross's stuff.
I do.
I
know
like it.
but
I
I
probably
say-
have him at 4 to be honest with you, but like I don't care. I mean,
You know,
I
a crazy
it's like-
thing when I was adding this up,
Huh.
he has out of the artists we used here, he has the most incentive variants for Star Wars.
No doubt.
Yeah.
And
So
actually,
he's
he's
using a
done me
lot
really
on
well. He's done me
incentive
really
covers.
well because I bought a lot. I like his art, so I bought a lot of his incentive covers real
Well,
cheap.
he did the Yoda we just reviewed.
Yep.
Like the guts. He did the interiors. And they're good.
Yeah, they're good.
They are
He's
good.
good.
I like Ross.
They're good.
That if they could have fucked that Yoda book up, if they had terrible art, if they did the art like they do in, even in like Afro, like if they did that art, like I think it would have made the Yoda book seem shitty. But you haven't.
They could have made
Justin
freaking
has
Yoda
Ross at
be a Mandalorian.
11.
No, I think they're talking about the Scotty Young. I was
No,
just
Scotty
showing
Young,
Scotty
yeah.
doesn't belong here, and
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to
I
make
don't think
it.
he's gonna
but I
make
think he's
it.
gonna get
Yeah,
bumped off.
I don't think he's gonna make
I
it.
have Ross at 6. I have it below
Yeah,
Ashley.
I'm with Wayseeker. I say 6.
Ross at 5. I have him at 4. Where do you have him, JJ?
This is gonna sound weird, but I actually in the list in my head, I had him above Granoff. But
Yeah,
on
but
this
where's
list here,
Gandalf?
what we got here, a 6 is fine. I think slotted in
Where
Yeah.
did you have Randolph on that list though? That's what I'm saying.
about 5 or 6.
6, 7.
So I think 6 works for him. And
I think
what we
6
have
works
Gandalf.
based. There's some 7s, there's 8s, there's some 5s, but
Yeah. I get it. All right, that's fine. What do you got, Dom? Anything good?
I think 6. Same thing.
plus I'm trying to
T.
save
Jones
my Witter in the
11.
top 5.
No, we're not putting him at 11. We got through that quick.
We did.
All right.
There wasn't
There
nearly as
you
much
go.
debate as
Came in right in there.
There you go, Pete. You got 2 minutes left.
There we go. And I saved fucking Granoff. Nice. And I got Roz in the top 3. I got 2 on my.
You
I
were
got
so
2.
mad about Granoff.
I was so mad about the covers they picked, yet they're
Fuck
there.
the cover. Jesus Christ.
I love that cover, and I love that Raza. I don't know what your problem is, but
Well, no, I just thought that Raza has better covers.
Yeah, I probably
didn't
would have
wanna
went with
pick, like
the
big money ones.
the
So
Thrawn 3. Yeah, the Thrawn 3.
You say that, but then you put up what's his name cover, which is
who?
was it JTC's cover, which was a $900.
I didn't put that one on there.
I did that one.
I didn't put
Either
the
way.
Ross on there either because the Ross was
I didn't want to
6.
pick. So I didn't want for Sprouse.
Yeah.
I didn't want to pick one of the anniversary covers, and for JTC, I didn't.
Yeah,
want to
because
pick an anniversary cover.
yeah. But I think Sprouse still with the anniversary covers would have made it on the list. If you put JTC on it, he would have never made it on.
What, the action figure cover? Yeah, there's
No, but like
I mean, I know there's a lot of action figure covers, but I like them, because they remind me of
you can like them all you like.
it reminds you of the actual action figures you already purchased. So they
Or
make
some
you buy a picture of
the
what
Jar
you
Jar
have.
Binks action figure in there.
Yeah, definitely gotta get 2 of those.
Also, I don't want to have to go back through my head and be like, was that action figure cover an exclusive or not?
There's that too.
They had to have more than 5, Wookiee, and there's probably some we left off, but they had to have
Yeah,
more than
there
5.
are. We came like Nakayama. Probably we could have.
Nakayama would have made it, but
We can always do
just
part
didn't wanna
2
make
also.
the list
It's not
too
like it's
long.
like-
Yeah, because
But,
we knew we had to cut it to 10.
What you can
so-
do is you can always rate their individual artist covers too. You could do that too. Take the covers from each.
And I struggled to find somebody that fit for IDW. I mean, there was more. We could have done was it Tableau and a couple other guys, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Katie Cook-
No,
Katie
there's
Cook didn't
people we
have-
left off. There's obviously people we left off, but
Katie Cook only had 4, I think, and I was looking at Katie Cook. I love Katie Cook's work, and Marco, just
Mhm.
My Little Pony,
Yeah.
fun, but.
But then you also gotta ask yourself where they would've
Maleev could have
slotted
made
it.
the list. I think Maleev did have more than 5.
yeah, like we put Nakayama on the list and we talked about it. For instance, would he have made it in there? I don't know if he would have.
I think
As much as, and I'm a big fan. Like,
yeah. So the problem with Nakayama is almost all of them were the wanted posters for
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Unless we go to the the Nef box.
There's the Lando. So there wasn't a lot of. I felt like really good Nakayama Star Wars covers.
Mhm.
The wanted
Same with
posters-
Gist. Like Gist has had some exclusives, but
Gist had a lot of exclusives. but
yeah,
not-
I think
yeah,
he might have had 5, but that's the tough part too. Is there's so many artists that have 5 or more, but like you compare him to like a guy like Phil Noto who has probably like 55, who's done Star Wars for 7 years or whatever. It's
So
a hard comparison.
I think we're gonna have to do a round 2 on this, right? I mean, I'm seeing the chat.
We can.
It looks like
Well, we didn't even do
definitely
Legends.
can.
I know. So we
didn't-
tried to cut it off at 14. We tried to cut it off at 14
Hey, we
because
can
it did get up to like
we can
16 or
tax show
18
it if you
point.
want.
No,
Yeah,
like
Not to rank them. We can just tier list them.
Yeah, you can do a full tier list.
no, I think we should do another ranking, and then if we have a problem after the ranking, then we could tier list it.
Well, I'm just saying because if we can do more, like
Do
numbers,
back-
You could do-
I wanna cover
You
more.
could do a tier list battle, like Legends cover artists and
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. There
retro
you
cover
go.
artists.
We
versus
could definitely
current.
do that. We could definitely do that. Well,
We
give
also
us some.
do, individual covers, like each artist, their best covers. Take their best cover art and try to rank.
Yeah, see, I actually thought of Friesen. Somebody mentioned Friesen too. I thought of
Oh,
Friesen,
yeah,
but I don't
yeah,
think
yeah.
she's done 5.
I don't think there was
Yeah, I don't
enough.
think she's
Cartel
a-
only had like 3 or
Mhm.
4, so it was just really that 5 cutoff was.
Hans. Did we get Stephanie
I
Hans?
actually don't
I
like
get
Raquel
many
stuff.
either.
I think
I
it's
don't know if
garbage.
Stephanie
And
Hunt's
the only reason they do it is 'cause
enough.
it's-
No, they did like they did some exclusive. Everybody know or incentives, I should say. They know like
Yeah.
one cover everybody knows, but then once you go beyond that, there's not a lot. Well, she had the High Republic C cover, Hans.
Yeah, it was a
She
tough
did.
list to formulate.
Yeah.
How's that a
We
couple?
can get to it. We'll get back to it. But all right,
Yeah, we'll
I
do
do
it.
gotta go. But before I go, I'm gonna do the shameless plug for the week's stuff. So come back tomorrow for Hidden Gems, Chasing Ghosts on Tuesday, Tax Show on Wednesday, Dollar Bin Digging Thursday. Dom and Jedi will be live again on Friday. They're going live again, so join them in the live chat. SNS will be live on Saturday, and then we'll be back here.
Chasing Ghosts on Tuesday. Do you have a topic?
Oh yeah, it's Star Wars. I forgot. Yeah, I filmed it
Trying to help you out.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes, Chasing Ghosts on Tuesday will be an all Star Wars special.
There you
So
go. Make sure
You
you
viewers will enjoy it. So check it out on Tuesday.
send me
All
the list. I might send you. If you don't have the books, I might send you a
I
couple.
already did.
All right.
I filmed it already. I got to edit it now. That's why I got to leave.
Yeah,
so
but
I
I'm
can
not
edit
gonna
these
watch
videos
it,
I
so-
filmed already.
All right. Make sure you tune in and watch that.
Exactly.
All right.
I'm not gonna watch it.
You don't have to.
No, but I don't watch
I-
anything.
You don't count. All
I would
Yeah.
watch. I love your Star Wars Chasing Ghosts. So
SNS had a great show. It's good to see them back finally. Good stuff. Sticks. Sure you're checking out SNS.
all right.
All right,
Toys
let's
and
get
Bad
to toys. Toys in the Bad Batch. Let's go.
Okay, so from our friend Yak Face, and
Yak Face.
99.9% accurate at the time, So we're gonna be getting a vintage
I like that idea.
vintage Mando ship for $131.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah, $131.
You know what I say about vintage, right? Collection.
I know you're not a big vintage
Fuck
fan.
vintage collection.
I know you always say that. But this is pretty cool. But go figure. everybody who bought the Razor Crest.
Oh, I can't. They did
If
you
it's
all
a-
dirty on that. They
If it's a
did you
new
so
thing,
dirty.
if it's a new thing, how's it vintage?
That's
It's
the,
just the
it's the
vintage line,
size.
vintage collection, the vintage size. The
Yeah, they do size
3 3/3 inch
okay.
figures. That's what they call it.
That's what they call it vintage because
So
it's
this
a
is gonna be
vintage
pretty
size.
a pretty decent sized ship when it does come out, because it probably come in a new Mando too and a new Grogu.
Yeah, they did you all dirty for all you people that bought the.
I know the freaking damn thing. Also, we have Axe Wolf's electric helmet in the works too.
They really are getting fucking lazy with these things, aren't they?
Yeah, you got the fit mold, man. You can make the Boba Fett. You can make
Yeah,
the,
considering they already did a Death Watch helmet.
exactly. Get the Death Watch helmet. You have all the helmet molds. You can still now you just put the colors of Axe Wolf.
What are these
You know what
running
I'm saying
now?
they already
120?
have it. They already have
They're
it.
about
Axe Wolf's
120
helmet.
bucks.
It's the Death Watch helmet. It's the same helmet.
Yeah.
It's the same helmet.
What are they doing?
130.
Is it 129? No, 130 bucks.
129, 129, 115.
Holy shit!
Depending on.
Remember when these would just be like $60, and then they go on sale.
So
right.
here's Wave Seeker. He left. So anyway, we got some Lego leaks that are coming out.
Nice.
Here's his Young Jedi Adventures from the High Republic. There you go. So it's $39 at $40 and
Holy
154 pieces.
fuck, that's expensive.
Are these the Duplos though? This is 4+. So my question is: are these actual
No.
Legos or these Duplos? Because Duplos
No.
are always more expensive.
No, it's gonna be the Lego set.
Lego.
It's that they're doing this 4+. They did it in Spider-Man. They did all these like young shows that they put on Disney. They do it in a 4+ like package. So like Spidey and Friends gets a Duplo and they get a Lego 4+. Because I think Duplos are
That's
$3.
so expensive for 124 pieces.
It is
It is.
fucking ridiculous. Legos is fucking ridiculous right now.
They're nuts. They listen. Lego's the only thing that's around that they can make their toys and do it. People are gonna buy it.
First High Republic, toys.
Yeah. That's it.
Let's see how they do.
Lego's gonna come out with mechs next, coming out in the summertime. Now Marvel has the mechs. Now they're gonna come out with mechs for Darth Vader, Boba Fett, and the Stormtrooper.
They already had them. I still have. They have a. If you can actually find it, there is a. What's his name? The dude you like always say with the Han Solo. Let's do Han Solo 2 so we can see Kiro's boss. Fucking Maul.
What?
There's a Maul mech. If you ever find that mech,
If you
snatch
find-
it. Yeah.
Yeah. So they
Yeah.
have for $15 each. And pretty cool. I'll probably pick up the Boba Fett, of course.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's
That's not bad. $50 for the mech series isn't bad.
That's fair.
And then we have an X-wing that's going to be coming out. $239.
That's the adult. That's the adult fucking
That's
series.
fair.
Yeah. So
Oh, it's not fair. Those adult series are fucking.
1,949 pieces. So
That's fair.
$240.
2,000 pieces should be about that $200
Yeah.
mark. I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I got a fig pin coming out of everybody's favorite droid, from Galaxy's Edge.
And from Star Wars Rebels,
So Rebels, yep. You're
don't
right.
forget.
Yes, Star Wars Rebels, you're right. This is gonna be
Whoa,
Disney
wait,
pin.
Seeger. No,
It's like everybody
So,
talking about Galaxy 7. It goes back to Rebels too.
I know,
So,
Rebels, yeah, I know. So it's going to be Disney Store exclusive.
yeah, it's the expensive. That USC set is
Yeah.
that's the adult build shit. Yeah. All right.
Next. All right, this is good. So Hot Toys is coming out with another Mando, the final Mando scene when he fought Moff Gideon.
Yeah.
And I like the when he said goodbye to Grogu. The Pedro Pascal head sculpt looks pretty damn good.
I don't know. That doesn't me.
I
Seems
don't know.
off.
It looks pretty good. I don't know. I think it looks good.
I think actually, if fuck this toy or whatever this thing is, but yeah, if that's what it is, yeah, it does. I agree. It looks good. But what does this thing cost you? $300?
Which is about $275.
Not paying that for this horseshit. But
Yep.
yeah, no, it looks like him.
It looks pretty good. Now these are rumored to because usually when San Diego Comic-Con drops, they usually have exclusives at San Diego.
Mhm.
So these are the four. There's four of them that are apparently going to be at the San Diego Con. They're going to probably take one or two. So you got a range trooper,
Mhm.
you got an airborne trooper.
You got me keep
Here's
going.
the next one.
Yep.
You got a Bimban trooper, and you have a clone trooper. So most likely they'll drop a clone trooper because it is the 20th anniversary of Clone Wars. So we'll probably see a clone trooper, and I kind of like the Mimban stormtrooper. I think it's pretty cool, But we'll see. As
I don't get all the trooper love. I don't get it.
I know. Hey, people love their troopers, man.
I don't.
But 501st, the 501st, man.
As it gets closer to the con, we'll see what happens. But all right, so these Micro Galaxy, people are buying them. So now they're coming out with some rare, a couple of rare ones. You have one rare 1,500 pieces. Grievous is a ship, Starfighter. Wait, what was Grievous' name?
That wasn't this.
It wasn't. They call it Grievous' Starfighter.
I don't know what this wasn't his ship though.
I don't
know.
This
what his ship like. All right. Anyways, what is?
So it's going to be a 15,000 pieces made. That's it.
Where is it going to sell it
at? These are going to be Walmart.
Oh, Walmart, Wally World.
We also got Parkoon's Jedi Starfighter. Another one that's going to be a rare with the other droid.
Looks about like every other Starfighter at the time.
Yeah.
And then you're going to have Ayla Secura's Jedi Interceptor. So these three are limited edition 15,000 pieces, which will be coming out soon.
Yeah. At least that one looks cool. I picked it cool.
That looks kind of cool.
You got the Inquisitor's transport coming out.
That's cool.
Which it's going to be
with 3 figs. That's cool.
3 figs, pretty cool. I was looking at this. I'm still trying to find the Django and Young Fett. So Walmart dropped the Book of Boba Fett soundtrack on the disc, and it's a picture disc, which they had the first one, Mando, the Mandalorian with Boba Fett and Mando in one, and now
$26.
Yeah. So
why? Cool. Why is it $26?
Because it's a record. It's a vinyl record that has a picture.
Can't you see Wayseeker? It's exclusive.
To Walmart.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Gentle Giants at it again with the mini busts, and we have Costa Reeves, which is pretty cool. I like the way it looks. She looks like her.
I mean, I know everybody thinks. I hope they bring her back. I thought she was fine.
I hope they do too. I thought she was a good character. A little bit of screen time she had.
She seems like she.
Here's Jedi's favorite. They're coming out with Ewoks for the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi.
Dom, you got to buy him one of these.
I'm going to buy him one and send it to him.
How much do these cost?
These statues are about $80.
No, is there a knockoff version you can buy? Yeah,
go to Mexico. You get the Mexican the bootleg. We have this coming out.
You got to find one with like blood on his face to just scare Jedi.
That's one I like.
That's more than $80.
The drummer you walk, I like that.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
I definitely have. So Iron Studios is coming out with a 120 scale of Mando's ship. It's a big statue. It's a big statue.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't know the price of it yet. It's don't know when it's coming out. It'll be probably in the springtime, which I'm definitely not getting. Because my eyes are set on the Rancor with Boba Fett on it. All right, so of course,
Mando. Did it look like that, John? Though I don't think it looked like that. Go ahead.
So Mando's coming back. So on 3/15, you're gonna get ready for Mando Mania, which you're gonna have new things that are showing up in Target on 3/15. So we might be getting some figures, some toys.
It was junk last time.
It was. Well, maybe we'll get some good stuff this time.
There was like 3 plushies. There was like a fucking.
I can tell you what we're getting. We're gonna get a retro line.
We're gonna get a fig pen. I can tell you what we're gonna get: a stuffy, a fig pen. They're gonna have a fucking backpack. They're gonna have a blanket. They're gonna have a keychain fucking thing. Yeah, and a Funko Pop.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Oh, that was it. That was pretty good.
That was it.
Wow,
that was 20 slides of toys.
Okay, I didn't know.
Hey, it's good stuff. That was good stuff, Dom. All right. Next up, let's get into bad. That was good stuff, Dom. Cool. I might try to get some of that micro stuff because I don't know. No, I'm not going to. I'm lying. I'm lying to you. I might get the Grievous one, but I'm probably lying about.
I'm still looking for the Django ship.
Really? I might have one laying around here. Because I bought one. I can't remember which one I bought.
I got the Boba Fett one, and the Django is the
other one. I bought the Boba Fett one. That's what I did buy. I bought 2 of those. All right. My bad. All right, go ahead.
All right.
Bad Batch.
And now we got
Wayseeker. This is why Wayseeker wants me to review fucking the stupid hyperspace thing. The difference is he doesn't like hyperspace either, and I actually like Bad Batch. So
I know, and I'm the one that still reviews this thing.
Fucking at the con, I got like 5 or 6 people ask me, like, for real though, tell us truthfully, do you like Bad Batch? I was like, yeah, I like Bad Batch. And then I had another bunch of people going like, why the fuck do people hate Bad Batch? It's not that fucking bad. What the fuck did they expect out of it?
It ain't that good either.
Garbage.
Old man yelling at the clouds. Old man yelling at the clouds.
Let's review before we get started. The guarantee for this episode.
Oh, yeah, Dom's guarantee.
The guarantee is that Sid sent the Empire to steal the ship.
No, that's
the
Sid.
Empire is what stole the ship.
Not the Sid that sits at the Empire. She had someone steal the ship, and she stranded them there to let the Empire know that.
But the Empire was going to get involved. The Empire was coming in this episode to get the Bad Batch. This was what this episode was about, guaranteed. All right, so let's see what happens.
Not that.
Retrieval. All right, so we open up here. There's a piece of junk.
How did they all fit on this piece of junk? Whatever. Whatever.
So while they're working on it, Omega has the great idea. Hey, we can track Gonki and figure out where our ship is by tracking Gonki. And so she figures it out. Tech thinks it's genius. We find out that this Empire kid stole the ship right here.
Stop calling him an Empire kid, Weeseeker.
I
get confused.
I don't forget his name anymore. I don't take it seriously enough. But the kid who works for, this crime boss who's going off the profit, stealing everything off the top.
Yep. This is kind of like Oliver Twist in space.
If Oliver Twist was bad, yes, that's exactly
this had the Clone Wars slave trade thing written all over it. It had such the same. This is what I don't understand about Star Wars fans when they keep going. I want to have it feel like Star Wars. I want to have it feel like Clone Wars. Then we have this feels just like Clone Wars.
It actually
this did not feel like Clone Wars.
It really was a good.
100%. It was a storyline right out of it.
It doesn't matter if a story was made out of it. It was just bad writing.
All right. I didn't think so. It felt very like Clone Wars. There's some bad writing Clone Wars. It felt Clone Wars-esque.
I did not feel like this was Clone Wars. I felt like
I think you gotta go watch Clone Wars again.
I felt like I should be watching paint dry on the side of my.
It's okay if you didn't like Clone Wars, bro.
I love Clone Wars.
Yeah, tell them it's okay if you didn't like Clone Wars.
All right. So then they scout this, underground.
It felt like Sky Guy Clone Wars.
What?
I feel like Sky Guy Clone Wars.
I
think you guys need to go back and watch Clone Wars.
Writing.
No, this felt a lot like Clone Wars. You guys gotta go watch watch Clone Wars. All right, keep going. Keep going.
So we go on here. They go and they track Gonki and the kid's like, "Oh, yeah, I stole your ship. Sorry about that. Didn't realize."
Well, before they show they stole for that guy, the guy's really bad. You could tell. I mean, they wrote it out there. The guy's he's stealing from these workers, making them mine.
He's stealing from the workers.
Yeah,
you see how he a little bit.
He just minds this bad shit.
Here he is. So they decide they can infiltrate through the smokestack, and this is a kind of fun scene where you kind of see the guy get blown up in the smoke, and Hunter goes through, and they keep going. They find their ship. Hyperdrive's out. They have to go get the ray shield. So you have Omega doing that, and while they're doing that, you see the boss just feasting, has all the food, all the wine, everything you could ever want, and all he gives is the top. He says who's going to be the top earner. They get a bowl, and then everybody else has to share one bowl.
I felt that the top earner guy was going to be in on it with the main boss guy. I really did at this point. I was like, oh shit, he's in on it. Like, yeah, they have a partnership going on or something to that effect.
You put more effort into this episode than I did. That's
because I actually like watching it. I guess I'm like these two guys. I like actually watching Star Wars shows. I don't know.
I want to like this show. This
is a good episode, man. I know.
Left.
Huh? One episode left?
5.
No, 5. I'm 5 episodes left. So then they go in there, they get ray shield, and you got this guy hits the button, which you knew he was going to do. Because
he's going to backstab. Yeah.
He's going to backstab because he wants to get in, and he wants to be a top earner, and that's how these things work when you have, Lord of the Flies kids trying to make it off on top, and
Yeah, but I thought he always I see that whole lunch scene kind of threw in a different direction. I thought the guy that they gave top earner was in cahoots, and I thought this guy was finally like, wait a minute, fuck, he fucked me again. I was top earner. Nobody did better than me with that shit. But anyways, go ahead. But no, he presses the button.
Presses the button. She shares her food. He's like, "What are you doing? Why are you giving me rations?" Starts to realize here, and then later on in the episode, these are a little out of order. They show that no, your boss is the Ipsium on this mine is completely good. He's been lying to you. He's just stealing everything you have. And he's like, no way. Let me see that. And so then they come over, and that's, this is the scene that's changes it.
Yeah, this is where it changes my. What? Go, JJ.
What do you have, JJ?
I was about to make that exact joke. It's like, I think I saw this episode the first time when it was called Batman the Animated Series with the Crocodile King in the sewers.
Yeah.
It was pretty much the exact same fucking
I mean,
plot.
they're all the same thing. Dude, it wasn't like Clone Wars. Go back and look at Clone Wars. It's not like it was a bunch of new storylines. They took a lot of shit off of it.
Filoni's pulling another, like he did with, what was it?
Seven Samurai.
No, Lost Cub.
Oh, yeah.
Or Lone Cub.
Wolf and Cub.
Yeah, Lone Wolf and Cub.
Lone Wolf and Cub, yeah.
Let me just steal every single idea from something else.
Well, yeah, I mean, he did all, but that's what he does. He does Lone Wolf and Cub. Clone Wars was a bunch of the Kurosawa shit. I mean, this is not new territory. This is what he's been doing. This is what everybody raves about him for.
It's just it's the character development. Like, I just don't feel attachment to these characters. I feel attachment to like the cool looking planets. Like, that's why I watch the show, is because the animation's amazing. Like, the planets look amazing. I don't care.
I'm still not attached to Omega after
2.5
or 1.5 seasons. Like, I literally don't care what happens to her at this
point. I don't care.
Well, is it partly because we know she's gonna fucking die?
No. It's because they haven't given us reason to care about her.
Yep.
We don't know what.
All right, keep it going.
We gotta get to this. Let me find this like mishapped situation that and Omega has a miraculous way to fix it, and the only good plot line is the Empire plot line with Crosshair and trying to figure out what's going on there. But I get that once every 6 episodes.
Yeah, no, they need to. I will argue that they need to start bringing back the Crosshair stuff, and they need to bring it back soon. So, all right, keep moving along.
All right, and so then they come and they, take Omega and say, "Oh, now you have in line to be the top earner. Good job, kid." Then you have these. While that's going on, you had these kids that realize that there's people taking the ship back, and so they run away.
Yeah, it's because everybody else hides except for what's his name's like, yeah, fuck, I'll just hang out here. Like, what the fuck is that? Whatever.
She's like, "Hi."
Gregor's like, "Hey, how are you? Don't run." Of course he's gonna run. It's great.
So you get the standoff on the bridge. He's like, "Oh yeah, don't shoot. You're gonna blow up the Ipsen." Like, "We don't miss." It's like, "Oh yeah, what about we have Omega? So drop your weapons." He comes in. The kid comes in and says, "Wait, this guy's been lying to us." And
I see. This is where I thought that kid. I actually liked this part because I thought the other kid, the number one earner, was gonna go like, "Let me see that," and then throw it into the lava, and he didn't. And I was like, "Oh, that's actually fucking different because that's normally what would fucking happen." So, but was not in cahoots with him.
So that you get this action scene where they throw her off, and she's completely trusted that Hunter's going to get her.
Right there, does she not look like the old man reaching for the balloons in that house in the movie?
Totally.
She looks like the old man reaching for the balloons and up. What the fuck?
I had to capture this. I had to capture this.
Nice capture, Wasey. This is like you guys doing the cover list again, just taking all the worst shots so that you can try to fucking prove that this is not good.
I couldn't not include it. It was
so all right. This is a bit. I'll give you this one. You can have this one, dude. All right. Old man from Up shows up all of a sudden. What the fuck? All right.
The kid tries to save the man. He's like,
why? Yeah, this was stupid too. Why she tried to save? Or
why? I don't get it. Like
at this point, I'm like,
it makes sense. He ended up dying.
How do you end up releasing either? I didn't get.
How's that plan going to go? He's like 6 times his size.
Yeah, I didn't get that last one.
I know. And then they say, if you need something in the future, I'm here for you to be a thief. And so, like, clearly, sometime in the
he's
future,
coming back. Yeah. He's gonna come back. We're gonna see him around.
He's coming back at some point.
So he's gonna help. No, he's gonna help. He's gonna help save him.
He's coming back
from
like we
the
thought.
Empire.
Like we thought those elite soldiers from the first season were coming back. Oh wait, no, we haven't seen them.
Yep. And then you get this like touching scene where he says, you don't
we thought Crosshair was gonna come back.
You don't have to fight the Empire to do good, so we don't need to worry about the Empire. So it made it seem like this season's gonna shift away from the Empire. They're going to find their calling, helping, totalitarian, whatever.
It could be like MacGyver
Crime bosses or something.
Stingray
I don't know.
to help for a favor.
That'd be
down
such
the
a
road.
mistake.
It would be such a mistake. But
I will
will.
say they need at least a 3-part arc with Crosshair in it. If they don't do that, I'll be disappointed. I still think it's an okay show, but I'll be disappointed if they do not put a 3-part arc with Crosshair in it. Because have we even seen Crosshair at all this season?
We saw him in one episode.
One episode?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Episode 3.
And it was the best episode.
The one with Cody.
Episode 3.
Oh, yeah, him and Cody. But it wasn't them interact. Like, we need him to interact. We need somehow
We
an
need to
interaction.
solve the whole plot line. Like, remember when we saw the first season? Like, there's got to be a whole Crosshair redemption plot line and all that.
Yeah,
Like,
I'll agree.
I haven't seen fucking one about him the whole
Agreed.
time.
No.
Agreed. That's what I'm saying. We need to get that 3 where they're going back and they're like, oh, shit, he's still there. Blah, blah, blah.
The show's just going nowhere. It's going
It is.
nowhere,
It's
and it's okay
literally
going
like
nowhere.
a wheel, and it just keeps spinning in place.
Yeah. Look, I'm entertained, motherfucker. I don't care. Every week I'm entertained by it.
I was in the first season, and now I'm just exhausted.
No.
Yeah. Yep.
Bring back
I gotta
Jason
watch it
season
twice.
2.
That's the hardest part. I gotta watch it once, and then I gotta cut it up a second time.
That's your penance. All right.
That's it.
Hey,
I am a
look at that.
monster.
Under 3
I am a
hours.
monster. I don't care about kids.
Yeah, he does not care. Does not care.
Oh man.
All right. Last episode will be Crosshair sniping off all of them. And then shooting himself. All right, maybe. So I don't know. Bad Batch is that bad. Do know that we got a double review. We got a Mando review and a Bad Batch review and a shit ton of shitty comics next week. Holy crud, do we got some shit. But once again, I'm not reviewing Mando. So if you come here we'll let Dom will make a list. I will show you the covers and Dom can go first appearance of XYZ, and then we can move on with our list.
I'm reading the Mando comic. You should.
Yeah, the
Maybe
Mando
that's
comic.
spicy.
Mando comic. Refusing to review it. Refusing. So we will not be cutting up any of those pages. Dom can go first appearance XYZ, and we'll move
Jedi, I'm boycotting all future top 10.
That's
Right.
Jedi.
We didn't make Mayhew number 1.
Really? Oh, does he like Mayhew that much?
I think Pete
I don't
took
know.
out Mayhew from the top 10 list by accident.
Oh, well, we'll put it back in there or whatever. I don't know.
No. So yeah, we also have the Star Wars, the deck building game comes out Friday. So I'm gonna try to get my hands on that one.
Where can you buy that?
I'm guessing you'll be able to get it
Anyway,
game store, mainly
Mm-hmm.
your local game shop.
I mean, I don't know where that is. Where do the
That's
where do
pathetic.
the super nerds? Where do the super nerds hang out?
You know where all the comic stops are, but you don't know where the
Where's the place where's the furthest place from selling deodorant? Let me find that place and sells balls. They still
That's a
sell
comic
balls
shop.
to those places? They still sell balls. That's
energy
it, right? The energy drink balls. That's what they used to sell in those places.
So I'm gonna try to pick up it, and I don't know if we get a chance. Maybe we'll show some of the cards at the end.
Challenge. You are challenged, sir.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that challenge will occur. Obviously, Darth Lopez or Mr. Lopez was scared of Sticks because he has rescinded. It no longer will play Tetris. He's scared. Just ran his mouth, which is very disrespectful. Sticks, I heard, was warmed up and ready to go. But me and Wayseeker will have a showdown because I'd like to learn how to play this card thing because then I can dominate everything, including the
The
card.
Japanese set is out now too. There's a new Japanese TCG.
I don't want to try to.
The
read
art's
them.
awesome. I just wish I could, read Japanese to actually learn how to play the game.
Oh my God, top 10 Tom Cruise. We're not doing top 10 Tom Cruise movies. So we got a lot of stuff loaded up for that. It's going to be an action-packed month. Let's make sure we're keeping on
We
top
got
of.
2 books coming out in March. So
Yeah.
we have those to review. We got double Bad Batch with Mando. We got Celebration in March. March is getting crazy.
March is super
It's going
crazy.
to be 3 hours.
what was celebrations in April?
Hey, tune into Tac 2
Celebration's into March.
because I had conversations with both of the major Star Wars artists that were at the con that I was in. I'll review that. I'll also talk about who BK sent to try to attack me. Not try, actually did attack me. I was assaulted, I will say. I was physically assaulted. And then we'll have some other commentary on that.
You have bruises to show on Wednesday.
I might actually have bruises to show. I should see. I mean, it didn't hurt me because I'm rock. I'm a rock, but the average man would probably have multiple bruises. And then we have got Wizard Rewind that day too. So make sure you're checking that out.
Yeah.
Make sure you're checking out the boys on MCM, and make sure. How long did you guys go last time? What was your last show? Was it an hour? A couple hours? If you don't know.
It was an hour, a little over an hour.
There you go. Nice little piece in there. And then they're doing a Star Wars. Pete said something about one of the shows that he does that's taped to Star Wars. So there you go. You got all that.
Chasing Ghost, yeah.
Yeah. And then you got Sticks. Definitely. Yeah, Mr. Sticks. I can't believe it, man. You need to call him out every time. Mr. Lopez scared of his Tetris skills, 100%. So, and then go check Sticks and them up.
You should review the Tetris TV show.
What are you reviewing? Action figures?
Yeah, because he said he's boycotting novels and top 10. So what's that for Jedi?
Yeah, action figures. Yeah, maybe that's it. No, he reads the comics. Jedi reads the comics. I like comics. He actually does. Jedi's insight in comics.
Only Handmaidens and C-3PO related material.
Jedi will read. Jedi will read one of the books. I don't know if I can get Jedi to read the Star Wars Hunters Battle of the Arena book, but we have that one, and we also have
get me to read that.
we have the Jedi. We have the Survivor, or whatever it's called.
I do want to read that one.
Kestis book, and so I think that one will be.
I actually talked to so I showed a clip of one of the guys, and it was us reviewing Sith versus Jedi, and Jedi saying, "No, they flipped their hands. It was really nice." Great line, and he laughed at it. So just a little sneaker peeker there. Good job, Jedi. Oh, only Handmaiden books too. Yeah, he loves the Handmaidens, which are horrible. But we're getting Droid Grata, so maybe he'll fall in love with another droid besides C-3PO.
The Droid Grata might kill the Handmaidens, though. Like that could be the end.
I think
they gotta die sometime soon.
I think Vader's gonna take them all out.
Dude, wait till they put the Handmaiden skins on themselves and then walk around as the Handmaidens to go take Vader out. That'd be very interesting. Yeah. The Droid Grata's fun. No, but if you've ever read stuff on the Droid Grata before, it is kind of messed up. Like it's the one thing like Star Wars for some reason when Marvel took it over allowed to be fucked. Like they talk a lot about wearing skin puppets and shit like that. Like weird. Anyways,
we'll have to review the Droid Grata before that comes out.
Start early next week. I can't start any early. Well, I might be able to. Hopefully, I'm a single dad for the next 8 days. Still 7 days. I don't know. Yeah, dude, not enjoying this life at all. So, all right, cool. Well, let's call it a day. It was a great show. Gotta get the kids to school tomorrow. That's why it's short. We'll have another show next week. See y'all later. Oh wait, we gotta do the exit thing, right?
Yep.
Where's the exit thing?